Alrighty. Welcome back, everybody. This is Faulty Logic, podcast number 88. 80 motherfucking 8. Can't believe it. As always, got Marcos, Diana, me, Andrew. That's us. We the cream rise to the motherfucking top.
To the top.
To the motherfucking top. I hear feedback.
I hear feedback also. Oh, wait, that's my...
Yeah, I was like, it ain't me.
I figured you knew that was your phone.
I did not know that was my phone.
Well,
I forgot.
you got that bear thing? So
Cut.
open my brewski. Yep, start over. Start on over. Go.
I ruined everything.
You did. Totally. How many people are watching this thing yet? We got out of 6,000? 6,000 watching?
At least.
Yeah, totally.
You look so far away, and every now and then my elbow appears in your camera.
Yeah, let me see. Let me go to the live feed real quick. You know, I'm over here creating important work. Oh, shit. Damn, you can't even see my aloe vera. It just looks like a floating plastic pot.
Good. I mean, that's why.
Because it is floating.
Floating. Floating.
Come on, arm. Oh, my delays.
We're on like a minute, 30 second or 30-second delay or something.
Let's see. Come on. Come on, arm.
Yeah, because I've got
hers is caught up, kind of.
I've got both on my screen. I've got the now and then the YouTube.
Then.
So I see both, and it's kind of funny because I'll see myself talking right now, and then I look over here.
And you see yourself talking again.
I just got to wait like 40 seconds. There it is. Nope, no, never mind, because your arm's still up, so I'm still behind. But, oh well.
There goes my arm. I just put mine.
So the people who are watching this probably be thinking, what the fuck are they talking about? I don't see a fucking delay. Well.
Yeah, it's true.
Whatever, YouTube people.
You know, every time I look over to you, it looks like I'm looking over at the random picture in the bottom. And I'm talking to them.
Yeah, I probably could do that, but because our fucking cameras aren't the same size or shape, just that's the best way to do it without making it look, I don't know, like the rectangular ones are way bigger than his. So you just have a little thumbnail of Marcos in the corner somewhere.
I do like that I have a heavenly glow on my giant forehead.
I'll make myself more giant here in a bit.
It's awesome.
Giant in the bit.
Got the big ass forehead and just a glow from the fucking light above us.
I might just get 2 more shitty fucking webcam or 1 more rectangular webcam, so then we're all rectangles. Give Marcos a rectangular one.
What am I right now?
You're a square.
You're square.
Like we're all kind of square in the the stream because I cropped it stupidly.
Yeah.
Tried to do as best as I can. That's why, like, if you look at the Faulty Logic picture, kind of goes up in the middle between me and Marcos a little bit. You see a little fucking
Oh yeah.
little dab of it there.
What we got today?
So we got a couple things. We got a last podcast we talked about our top 10 90s comedy movies.
Did not do that list.
I did in no particular order besides number 1. And then we got the movie Into the Wild. I'm going to say Into the Wild, soundtrack by Eddie Vedder. It's really all you need to know. Great soundtrack.
It's a really good soundtrack.
It kind of matches the tone of the movie.
Very hipster.
Eddie Vedder is kind of hipster. I mean,
Little
he is a punk rocker, alternative rocker from Seattle.
Yep.
Well, not originally, but Pearl Jam's from Seattle. They're the only ones left from the grunge wars in the early mid-90s. He survived. There's none more. No more. I don't know if you consider Red Hot Chili Peppers the same. They're not really. Offspring, maybe.
I mean, yeah. They were more pop.
Yeah, they're more
Like
straight,
punk.
strict alternative. I think grunge.
Oh, no,
shit.
you're moving me.
Oh shit, you are using no. Sorry. Hold on. I was gonna adjust the box. Oh damn! Look, I got. No, wait, mine's delayed. Hold on.
Wait, hold on.
You're still
I'm
good,
about
right?
to move around.
Yeah, give it a second.
I'm about to move around.
And 3,
2,
2.
1. Oh, God.
Let's say.
The Matrix.
Damn! Look, I put it
Right back.
at a decent.
I'm even more centered now. My chakra is aligned.
I know. I did that on purpose, man. You guys need to relax.
So, we also, last time we made a list, I think, five
War movies.
war movies. We need to draw them motherfuckers out of the hat so we can.
But say I wrote them down here, and you can tell how drunk I started getting through the through the list because my handwriting went from decent to real fucking messy.
Not
Decent.
good.
Yeah,
Decent.
I'm even more centered now. What?
Where'd that come
My
from?
chakra is aligned.
I know. I did that on purpose, man.
Is your
You guys
phone
need to relax.
connected to it?
I'm so confused.
So,
I heard my voice. I don't
Oh, we
like
also, last time we made a list, I think, five?
What in the fuck is happening?
war movies.
5 war movies. We need to
that-
draw them motherfuckers out of the hat.
I think that is
so we
me.
can-
I
Is
think
it? I
so.
wrote 'em
Yeah.
down here.
There we go.
It's gone.
Yeah, I didn't realize I had an extra thing open and I pressed. Way to go, Diana. God.
Yeah.
I realized watching myself on here too. It's like I am literally Will Ferrell in Talladega Nights. Like I don't know what to do with my hands.
Dude, no.
So my hands are always like doing some random shit, and I'm like, I don't like it.
Yeah,
All right.
but
So give me I'm on a randomizer right now for the movies, so we don't have to draw out a hat. So
Okay.
just give me the list of the movies.
So we got Platoon.
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 We Were Soldiers.
We Were Soldiers.
Hamburger-
Soliders.
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 Hamburger Hill. Braveheart.
Hamburger Hill. Shit. God dang. Braveheart.
Schindler's List.
S-List.
Saving Private Ryan.
Saving.
Ryan's Privates.
That's actually a porno.
Yes, it is.
Next.
Thin Red Line.
Thin Red Line.
American Sniper.
A-S.
Apocalypse Now.
A-N.
Deer Hunter.
Dear
DH.
H.
Letters from Iwo Jima.
L. F. I.
MFAO.
J.
Flags of Our Fathers.
F.
O.
O.
U.F.
U.
But if you look, I wrote Flags of Our Fathers.
Lawlers.
We Shall Not Grow Old. Why did you pick the wordiest titles?
I don't know. We shall not grow old.
Glory, which isn't that like a 4-hour movie?
I don't remember. But
And
I liked it.
the Outpost is the last one.
The
Outpost.
Outpost. All right, that's all 15.
That is.
Let's
15.
let's
Randomize.
randomize.
You got to talk about the fancy algorithm that you made for this.
So I
randomizer.
wrote on I wrote on Python a randomizer list. I just did an input calling forth from the random list that I made. It's fairly simple. It's just kind of if not then
Yeah.
function. So
Equals.
I don't know if any of those things are the case because I haven't used Python in like 4 years, but I'm assuming it's something like that. All right, so here's the list.
Sounds right because I don't know what you just said.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
So the list number 1 is We Shall Not Grow Old.
So we shall not.
Or Wasingo, as I have right.
Wasingo.
I'm just gonna put We Shall Not.
Okay, and number 2 is the Thin Red Line, or TRL, Total Request Live.
Damn.
We're gonna do every season.
I don't remember that movie much. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
Has
Same.
it been a while?
It's been a while.
We're gonna get fucking sued.
Number 3 is
Sue me,
Cheeseburger
asshole.
Hill.
Cheeseburger Hill.
Could really use a lady if you're.
Ham Hill. Okay.
Number 4 is Deer Hunter.
The Hunter of the Deers.
Russian roulette or something. I think that.
Number 5 was We Were Soldiers Once and Young.
We'll just.
What the hell kind of weather you?
Damn it! I did
Damn
the
it.
Soliders too. Shit.
Soliders.
Number 6 is Schindler's List. Number 7 is AN, which I forgot what that
Apocalypse Now.
was. Apocalypse Now.
How do you spell that? Okay.
I'm trying to remember like little quotes from each of these movies. I'm failing miserably.
Number 8 was Platoon. The quote from that movie was also in Hot Shots Part 2 when he's on the boat before he sees his dad. Number 9 is AS.
Shit.
do you think it
American
feels?
Sniper.
American Sniper.
How do you think it feels getting past like the world's largest kidney stone?
Ouchies. Number 10 is Braveheart.
Brave.
Number 11 is
Historians in England
William
will
Wallace.
tell you I am a liar,
William Wallace.
but history is
Go
written
home,
by,
boy.
History is written by those who have hanged
I
heroes.
finished me work. I said go home, boy. Because
Go home
all I
with you.
wrote.
Number
Number
11 is Saving Private Ryan.
The non-porn.
my legs. Or, no.
You took my legs, Dennis.
My legs, Dennis.
The only thing I remember from that is where they're all like trying to figure out how to go to sleep. So they're like, "Oh, best way to go to sleep is to try not to go to sleep." That whole spiel.
Oh, did you get addicted to crack?
Oh shit!
Number 12 is Letters from Iwo Jima.
I'm just gonna put letters.
Number 13 is Glory. Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die. Number 14 is The Outpost.
Outpost.
God, I fucked that up.
The Outpost.
And number 15 is Flags of Our Fathers.
Flags of the folders.
Okay, flags. Got it.
Damo.
Daima, you can't give Sloida.
Fuck off, man. I don't have one.
What's the problem, mate? I have this beer, and I want to be like that guy in those videos who pulls that shit off with his teeth. And
Oh, and then you fucking hurricane it.
yeah.
That's an Australian thing.
Ah, mine. You got to be in Australia for that shit at work, dude.
It's like the toilet's flushing the opposite direction over there. You know,
Yeah, but you know what we haven't done in a while, dude? Talk about the beer we've been drinking.
we're all drinking a separate beer,
Yeah, I
Not
got
separate, a
Snap
different-
Cold.
a different beer.
Snap Cold, you know?
I'm drinking the van of the Big Blue.
Big blue van.
Big blue truck.
And I'm
Big
drinking
blue bus.
I'm drinking Trace Equis
Trace
because
Way.
this is porn.
Trace of keys.
I will say this about this beer. I don't drink it often because last time I did, or one of the last times when I lived here, I had like 2 of them in the middle of the fucking night. It hit me as I'm sprinting to the bathroom holding my vomit in. Don't even know, like I wasn't even drunk. I just had like 2 of these.
It's weird how that fucking works.
And I've told people at work the same thing, and they're like, the same thing has happened to us too.
Yeah.
That's weird, man.
But it's also not just Dos Equis. It's
Take
like
it easy, crowd.
it's like Heineken, like
Everybody,
anything in
let's
the
calm
green
down.
bottles.
Yeah.
Let's calm down.
I don't know if it like just
That skunky shit, man.
It's
I don't know.
Skunky, yeah.
Stella, same fucking
Same
thing.
thing, yeah.
Corona's non-green, but sometimes it has that similar fucking taste.
Oh, man, I just remember like just laying in bed like, whoa, running to the bathroom like puke dripping down my fingers because. And I had fucking didn't make it all the way, so it was on the floors. It's like middle of the night. I got to clean it up. I'm
So
tired.
you
Like,
should
damn it.
have woke the kids up.
Hey,
and let them do it.
you puked all over the bathroom.
It's like, Felix, what the fuck's your problem? God.
I did that before. I was so wasted. Puked in somebody's sink. They're like, oh, you puked all over. I was like, that wasn't me. That was you.
That was back at your parents' house, wasn't it?
No.
No, where the fuck
I mean, I
was
might have
that?
blamed somebody there
Yeah.
for something, but this was before I knew you.
I remember a couple of years ago, I was at my aunt's house in Iowa, and they have like a nice basement. Like they finished everything, carpet,
Yeah.
like man cave kind of thing. I drank like my uncle brought me a bottle of Jameson from Ireland or Scotland, wherever the hell he was at. And I drank almost all of it. In the middle of the night, I puked, and like I didn't want to go upstairs because there's no bathroom downstairs. There's only a little sink, so I threw up in the sink. But it drained off into like another room, and it got clogged, so it started flooding the other room. So like I'm
what I
freaking
know.
out, like drunk, scooping up chunks of puke from this drain. My aunt comes downstairs. She's like, "Oh, are you okay?"
No, help me.
And my cousin, like the next day or whenever it was, she like sends me a message on Instagram. So I heard you got drunk at my parents' house.
Nope,
Like, oh, it wasn't me. It was,
That was-
blame Uncle Don. He's the one who brought me that shit.
that wasn't me. That was Patricia.
Uncle Dom. Dominic Toretto.
Oh no,
I didn't want people to know, but yes, that is my uncle.
You all right there?
that's why you guys look so similar.
He got he got me that Scotch or Jameson when he was on that fucking 400-mile long fucking
The runway?
in Spain.
He took a fucking pit stop and
Yeah.
and picked you up a bottle.
He knew how to make you feel better. He took you to the garage and
Yeah.
made you huff some fucking Nas.
Yep.
200 shot.
And then he threw me a wrench. He's like, fix the engine here. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that. He's like,
Figure it out.
family.
Family knows.
And I was like,
it's in
I
your
fucking
blood.
get it now. I
As
fucking
he
get it.
as he fucking throws a Corona at you, and you're like,
Yeah.
now I understand.
Then you ask him, what's your fastest time in it? I don't know. I've never driven it. Scares the shit out of me.
He's like, hey,
He's just dramatic for no goddamn
20 years
reason.
ago, I was boosting fucking VCRs. Guess what I did last week?
Panasonics, JVCs.
Stole a safe.
I fucking flew in space to fucking blow up a satellite.
We still haven't watched the latest one, have we?
That's the one where he takes Optimus back to Cybertron.
The latest one, I realized he didn't fucking really interact with anyone but like Letty. Like they were all like Ludacris and everyone else that'd be there, and he would say stuff to him, but like that was about it. Like
Because nobody likes
because like
him.
Ludacris and like Tyrese and other people, they kind of just did their own thing on the same mission, but they
Yeah.
just go like branching.
Nobody likes him. That's why.
It's kind of weird. But
is
it's
weird.
Dom.
They
Everybody likes Dom.
about to say The Rock isn't a fan.
He came later. The Rock is the outsider. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They shouldn't like him.
I mean, who's a bigger draw movie wise? Obviously, The Rock, but
Vin
Fast and
Diesel.
Furious has made so much fucking money.
Yeah.
That's true.
They don't need him.
Is the
They never
like,
have,
What's
really.
the highest grossing Rock movie outside of one of the Fast and Furious movies?
The majority of the Rock movies are a bunch of bullshit movies, honestly.
He wears the same outfit.
It
every
is the
single
same
one.
thing.
Yeah.
And he has in his contract he can't lose fights. So that's why like Black Adam, I'm gonna see it and I think it'll be good because I like the character.
Yeah.
But like if he can't like lose, then
That's stupid.
What's the point?
yeah. So I feel like they'll never have him in a movie where he's a bad guy just because the bad guy has to lose.
See, that was my issue with like Black Widow. We already know how she died. Where's the fucking risk in this movie? We know she's gonna be fine in the end.
I feel like they
Dead
changed
in
her
there.
shit to so it's a movie to bring in whatever
The new Black Widow.
Which I mean, it was a good segue to bring her in.
I liked her too. She was
Yeah.
one of the best parts.
The
of
movie
fucking
wasn't
movie.
bad.
The
It's
movie
just
wasn't bad. It
Not
was
really
just,
necessary.
yeah, that's exactly it. It wasn't necessary. If it had come out right after Civil War, it would have been a lot better because then there's the risk. You don't know
Yeah.
what's gonna happen to her. But we all saw her fucking die
It
at the end of
just-
fucking Endgame.
It kind of
Or in
sucks for
Endgame.
her and like Black Panther because the dude before Kevin Feige was like, black people and women can't carry movies, so we're not going to do it. Because they were
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to do a Black Widow movie back like after the first Avengers. Like, nah. And it wasn't until Kevin Feige went to like the Disney CEO was like, if you don't do this, I'm leaving. If you don't get rid of this guy, I'm leaving. And
All right.
That's such a weird thought process. It's like,
well, they relegated
how
it
shitty of a person are you that you think that women or black people
in the
can't sell movies?
2010s.
Like,
yeah.
what the fuck?
And then they sent him to TV, and the first show he made was fucking Inhumans.
Oof.
And that's how you know, like,
That's how you know it's bad.
yeah. Like,
Damn.
That he's an idiot. Because I watched 5 minutes of that show, and it was.
which sucks too, because they're like good.
Rough.
I mean, I think they'll probably redo them at some point.
I would hope so. Watch them
'cause they're-
show up in Multiverse of Madness.
because they're good characters. Like Black Bolt's a good character.
Yeah.
The whole Inhumans are good because
I was about to say,
Fucking
he can't
badass.
say anything. He just kills people, but, you know.
I mean that'd be kind of a weird. Can you imagine having that
God
power?
damn it. I muted you by accident. You're good.
Nah, I didn't.
Like, for how long?
Just a quick second.
But can you imagine like having the power where you just talk and like shit explodes in front of you?
And humans are badass, dude.
They are. The characters themselves, yeah. The show, however, not
Yeah.
great.
I'm going to watch it. I'm
what
going to
if,
watch the whole
like-
thing one day.
What if, like, the fucking Multiverse of Madness brings in, like, all the characters from all the, like, different shows, like the Runaways, the Inhumans. I like the Runaways.
Aren't they mutants?
They
The
were.
Runways.
They were mutants.
I can see them.
Polaris is in there, which I
Polaris.
actually really, really like the chick that plays Polaris.
Yeah. She did a good job.
She was really good.
Is that the
I like
Magneto
Nico.
daughter?
Yeah.
Because she was on that show on Fox too.
Am I thinking the wrong one?
The Runaway was on Hulu, I think.
Runaways. That was with the little magic chick, Nico.
Yeah, yeah.
Which one was that one? That one was the other one. Fuck,
It
I
was
get
on-
those
there's two.
confused.
It was
I get
on
those
Fox,
confused a
like,
lot.
Something X. It was always
It was. Oh fuck.
because it got canceled after 2 seasons. Because I watched the first season because it didn't have any like.
It had Sunspot and all
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Did it? Was it Sunspot? The dude who shot shit out of. I don't think that was Sunspot. I
Who
think
the fuck was that? This is gonna bug the shit out of me now.
because they really didn't have the only character they had that I've heard of before besides Polaris was the kind of the Native American dude who's kind of in charge of them because he was
Warpath?
he was in Days of Future Past. Shit.
Warpath.
Fuck it. Oh, this is gonna bug me now. What the fuck is that noise?
What noise?
Am I fucking losing my goddamn mind? I might be. Hold on.
Using my
The Gifted. That's what it's
Yeah.
called.
Gifted.
The Gifted.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I can never remember.
I
the
get the
fucking names.
Runaway and the Gifted confused every single fucking
Gifted-
time.
Kind of similar, but
Yeah,
in
I
a
like
way.
It bothered
like
me because
both.
the fucking the main characters like the family or whatever. I don't know. I didn't. There's parts of it I liked. I liked the dude who had to shoot lights out of his hand because it was kind of
Yeah.
cool looking. But like, they never really explained what actually happened to the X-Men. Because always talk about the X-Men like
Yeah.
they said the X-Men left me in charge. Like, well, where the fuck are they at? It's like I feel like if you're gonna make shit about mutants, why not have the good ones? Like, why not? I mean, give me a Cyclops and Wolverine and Gambit and shit. Like, why are you gonna give me?
Give me a Vampire Jubilee again.
Why are you gonna give me
From
the
the
fucking
comics, I mean.
the D-list fucking people or whatever?
Like a good Psylocke would be really bad.
no one cares about these losers.
True that. I mean, I kind of do.
Me too.
I like the X-Men.
Me too.
So having Professor Xavier
Well, the D-listers, man.
in
You know?
in Multiverse of Madness is watch him not even be Xavier. Watch him just be someone else.
Some
that's
other
using-
random,
He's just Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
another D-lister.
No, it's fucking Captain Jean-Luc Picard.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be fucking really cool.
I'm not gonna lie, that'd be kind of cool.
That'd be awesome. Really wish that. Can
Star dates.
you imagine if they didn't push that shit back? That should have been out already.
We would have already seen it. We would have discussed it.
Yep.
I am disgusted.
Okay.
Disgusted.
Let's talk about them top 10, dude.
All right, top 10. So
Shit, I didn't make my list.
I did. I just gotta find where I put it on my phone.
I got mine, so let me go.
All right.
All
Are
right.
yours in order or just
No,
10?
not really. Yeah, I just have them random. So top 10 90s comedies, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Dumb and Dumber, we all agreed on that one.
Oh,
Yep.
easily.
That's yeah.
The Mask, I liked a lot. Liar Liar was really funny to me too.
I love Liar Liar.
Oh shit, I put one twice. All right. So
Start over. Gotta,
Shit.
Major Pain,
great
God
movie.
damn it.
Hot Shots,
Forgot about
Part
that
Dukes,
movie.
of course. Naked Guns, 2.5. Tommy Boy,
Good one.
Santa Claus.
Oh shit.
Tim Allen.
Yeah, with Tim
Yeah,
Allen.
that's such a good
That one's
movie.
fucking hilarious.
It is.
And
Classic.
My Cousin Vinny. That's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
on top for me.
That's such
I was
a good
gonna put that one up
movie.
Yeah.
there too.
So I need one
didn't.
more. Oh shit, because I put this one twice.
Yeah, Boys in the Hood tops my list. Such a funny movie. I'm kidding.
Boys in the Hood are always hard.
Although I do love that movie, but
I will at that though. Not Boys in the Hood, but Don't Be a Menace. You know,
Yep.
I'll at that.
It's I have two of the ones from yours on mine. So I've got Dumb and Dumber, obviously. I don't really have them in order, but Dumb and Dumber is number one. No matter
absolutely number one. That one will always make me laugh.
what. I have Half Baked.
That was funny.
Oh shit, how high?
Yeah,
I love How High.
I think that's 2000s though.
yeah, it might be
Oh,
actually.
you know what? It might be.
I've got Galaxy Quest.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah.
I like that movie just because it's funny Star Trek knockoff, and it's got a cult following, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Don't Be a Menace, South Central, Drinking Your Juice in the Hood. Kingpin. I love Kingpin.
That was pretty good. I do
Oh,
remember.
yeah.
I'm thinking of one. Let's see if you guys say it.
South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut.
I'm not gonna say it because I didn't make a list.
Spy Hard.
Spy Hard.
I love Spy Hard. Just because I like the intro song with Weird Al, like make it look like a 007 movie. Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery.
That came out in the 90s? I thought that came out in 2000s.
That was like 96, 97.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Black Sheep. And then There's Something
one.
About Mary. I love that movie.
I did not do a list, so I'm not going to.
Do.
Another one I was thinking of was what you call it? Mars Attacks. Since we watched it not too long ago.
I love that
it's
fucking
hilarious.
movie. I love that fucking movie.
Forgot Jack Black was in that movie.
I forgot a lot of people were in that
Yeah.
movie. That shit has like an all-star fucking cast.
Who's the president? Glenn Close?
Yeah, I believe so.
Wasn't
Jack
she-
Nicholson's
Wasn't
in
she
it.
the president in Don't Look Up?
That was
No.
Meryl Streep.
Oh, yeah, fucking same goddamn thing to me.
Pretty much.
Glorious white women. Gloriously aged white women.
They have aged
Was there
well.
Spaceballs too?
No,
No, right?
I don't think so. Spaceballs was a good movie, though. The Schwartz.
May
Use
the
the Schwartz.
be with you.
Luke, use the Schwartz before intercourse.
Mel Brooks movies always correct me.
Yeah.
They really are.
From,
They're really good.
Yeah.
He's getting up there. He's still alive. I think he's late 90s.
Robin Hood Men in Tights.
I was going to say that one, but I didn't know what movie to take off the list to add it. And also, I haven't seen it in so fucking long, I really can't remember.
Movie's hilarious.
I just remember when they're like got the little smacking each other's knuckles with the fucking.
We are men, mighty men.
This is like Dave Chappelle's first movie.
Yeah. Achoo.
Achoo.
It's a good movie, though. I liked it.
I like that movie.
I feel like the 90s were just good for everything. I'm
I
trying.
mean, there's a lot of nostalgia there for us because we grew up in that
There
time.
is.
So, but
I don't know,
I don't
man.
know. Compared to
Some-
some of
yeah.
the shit you see now, it's
exactly. Like,
ugh.
just thinking everything. Like,
that was Disney's golden age. You know,
like
that's
I can't
when
think of anything
with all the
today
good
that is
ones.
better than in the 90s. I mean, obviously superhero movies, but like,
No, I was gonna
movies in
say,
general, like-
superhero movies are way better. Like
I
comic book
can't
movies.
remember the last comedy movie I went and saw that I fucking loved. Game Night was pretty good. I liked
Game Night was hilarious. We saw that one in theaters.
I was thinking about that earlier today. Like, it doesn't seem to be like a major fucking like theater release thing anymore. Like, oh man, there's all these comedies coming out.
Well, we've talked about that before on other
Yeah.
podcasts where because I watched it on a Mel Gibson, Matt Damon interview. I think he was doing his Hot Ones thing. He's talking about how like streaming and everything, like kind of got rid of the
Major releases.
unless
Yeah.
it's like a movie that's going to make close to $1 billion
Then it's not worth it. Putting
because
in
they used
theaters.
to like a lot of these movies used to like come out in theaters for a little bit just so because they'd make a lot of their money in the back end and like rentals at
Yeah.
Blockbuster or whatever, but they don't have that anymore. So yeah, like I feel like back in the day a lot more movies came out just because they're going to make more money when they get rented after the theatrical run.
Like they took more risk with that kind of shit. But I mean, now obviously, yeah. So yeah, they ain't gonna make us that much money. Just fucking
Yeah, I mean
Let's put it on streaming.
straight to Netflix or whatever.
it's like if you're going to because I feel like these days either movies that are in theater are cheap movies like because horror movies are really cheap to make, or big blockbuster movies because there's no like
that are
we're
going to make.
we're not going to spend
billions.
$50 million to make a movie and make $65 million in theater.
Yeah.
We're gonna make a movie for $20 million, put on Netflix or whatever. Kind of sucks.
Kind of sucks.
It does suck because
Because it takes like, I don't know, it takes something away from the theater going experience. Like,
it does. And
Cause yeah, you go there, you know, you get the popcorn, hot dogs, whatever. Get the sound, the huge screen,
there's something about watching a movie. in
the
a
annoying
movie
people
theater.
that don't shut up and keep talking. They don't turn off their phones. They keep checking their phones and they're taking pictures.
And they somehow always just sit
they answer
right in
phone
front
calls.
of you.
You know what I mean?
When we
You're
went to go
taking
see
away-
that one movie, what was it, Paul?
Oh yeah.
About the alien, and that fucking dickhead that was sitting next to you just straight up answered his phone and started having a whole on, like
fucking
full
hate
on
that
fucking
shit, man.
it's
conversation.
like, what is wrong with these rude ass
It's like-
motherfuckers, man?
What the fuck?
Parents
is
didn't
wrong
raise
with
you in any
Parents
fucking
did-
manners. Like,
Parents did not raise them correctly.
and it's weird.
Got no home training.
Not about that part, but the movie thing. Like I used to go to movies all the time. Like when I was
Me
active
too.
duty, Saturday, me and like fucking Joel, Sean. It's like, all right, we're gonna go movie at 10. We're gonna fucking watch like 3 movies a day. Now to go to a movie these days, it has to be like basically a Marvel movie or
It
some
has to
big,
be some
big fucking event
Big
movie.
fucking thing. Yeah.
Like I still haven't even seen Uncharted, and I want to, but I'm so unmotivated to go to the theater and watch it.
Well, I mean, fucking inflation, man. You know what I mean? You go there.
True. And
Shit.
they got rid of the fucking drive-in.
This cost $100.
We used to go to the drive-in pretty
The
frequently.
Octoplex or whatever
yeah.
it was.
That's right. We went to go see Apocalypto. We went to go see fucking Disturbia.
$40 for tickets and
One of the
$50 for
fucking-
snacks.
Pirates of the Caribbean movies we saw over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when I do go to the movies these days, it's like the matinee. So I'm not paying fucking $1 million. And I fucking stop at Taco Bell or McDonald's and buy my fucking food there, bring it in. Cause
That's why I like this Harkins right here, man. Because they're cheap. For
They're
certain movies, it's like,
I like
fuck it. If it's not nothing major, they're way
yeah.
cheaper.
I like the one that we normally go to because I have that fucking account with them, so we get free tickets a lot.
The Cinemark or AMC?
Yeah, the Cinemark.
I do have that AMC. I was thinking about upgrading to like AMC Plus. It's like $15 a month, but you get like a free movie a week, something like that. But there's not fucking movies out that I want to see.
Yeah, I know.
It'd be kind of worth it. I was like, well, fuck it. I'll just check out
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I mean? What's out? All right. It's free. I'll watch it.
I mean, we went to go see Knives Out in theaters.
Good movie.
I love that movie. We
But yeah, these days, man, it's like movies come out and
saw Creed 2.
it's so hard for me to get motivated to go see it. It sounds like a
Evie.
dog's outside.
It's Evie, I think. She's over there.
I thought the sound came from over there. But no, it's fucking hard to get like the motivation these days to go. I mean, obviously COVID had something to do with it because they're probably just now getting back to like normal releases of, I won't say blockbusters, but movies just in general.
It's the only reason I'm not disappointed that we went to go see Venom in theaters because I didn't pay for a ticket.
Venom.
I had all those tickets built up over the time that because of
yeah.
COVID we didn't go to the theaters or whatever. But
Can you give me a beer?
we fucking I
Dos
didn't
Equis, por favor?
I didn't pay for a fucking ticket for that one, so I was like, well, I hated this movie,
But
but I
it
didn't
was
pay for
free.
it, so whatever, not a big deal.
But like even movies that have come out, like obviously Uncharted, that Moonfall movie came out a couple weeks ago, Jackass, whatever. Like back in the day, I would have seen all three of those in theater. But these days, I'm just like, I'll wait till it comes online so I can stream it for free.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting older too, so like going out in public places around a bunch of fucking people, I just have zero desire.
Well, that's another. Thank you. That's another reason why the matinees are good because
It's less crowded.
yeah, because there's times when I go see I think what last one I saw was maybe Spider-Man. There's still people there, but half full theater at like 11 o'clock is way better than going at 7 o'clock on a Friday and you're elbow to elbow with fucking people.
I'm a
Wait,
ghost.
Both times we went to go see Spider-Man because we saw it twice. Like, where'd you go?
I'm a ghost. There I am.
Ghost. Both times we saw it, it was fucking packed. But we had Stanley
The Spider-Man
behind
one?
us.
Oh, yeah. Stanley in the back.
You
Get
thought I-
out of here.
You thought
What
I
is that?
died?
Here
Psych.
I am.
It sounded just like him, man.
It really did. It was fucking weird.
Excelsior. What's going on here, grandson?
He was asking
Yeah,
all
Oh,
him
God.
and his grandson.
he was asking all the questions. He had no idea what was going on.
Who is that?
So I just tolerated him by just picturing, like, that's Stan Lee behind me right now, man. Damn. Honored.
But it wasn't that bad. Like even when we saw it the first time, when it was still like fresh and new, and people were cheering and clapping and
Spider-Man.
Comes out March 22nd on.
streaming.
So
On
I'll,
digital?
I'll watch it again then.
They need to
I'm
have
definitely gonna watch
the
it again.
90s cartoon song on one of the movies, man. For the intro.
He had it for like his ringtone.
Oh, he did. Huh?
He did.
They better same thing for X-Men when they're making X-Men movie.
Oh, dude.
That fucking theme song.
They're not changing that theme song. They brought back the entire voice cast.
I'm saying for the next live action movie, I want
Yeah.
to hear that
No,
song.
I know. That's such a fucking badass goddamn song.
You know what's funny though? If you listen to it without like seeing, like without watching it, you can actually hear like the effects. Like there's someone with like a pan in the background. It's kind of hilarious.
It's so dated, but it's so good.
It
I
is.
actually just started rewatching it a little bit, and I'm like, it's
And
still so good.
They're
It still holds up.
they're bringing it back, and then this like 2023 comes out. I'm like, oh my god, that's so far away. I was like, wait, that's probably like 3 months away with how fast this fucking year is going.
Fucking
Exactly.
flying by.
Fucking sucks.
Suckers dropping like flies left and right.
I don't know. You know, you go back, like you were saying, like the 90s too. Even like the 90s sitcoms and shit seem better. I don't know.
Friends.
Well, that's when they
No.
like. Well, we
No.
may not like it, but it was still fucking huge.
It was huge. Not a fan.
Well,
but-
that's another. They don't have stream. They didn't have streaming back
Yeah.
then, so that cable network TV was the like. Fucking,
Well, I mean, we had TGIF, so we had the Friday
exactly.
block. Like,
TGIF, Friends, fucking ER at the time was fucking massive.
yep,
We have fucking news radio.
Law and Order,
Married with Children.
all those
Music.
things.
earlier
Fucking The
90s, but
Simpsons.
Simpsons.
Hey, Peg.
I mean, and for us, like growing up, we were younger at that time. Fucking like Boy Meets World, Step by Step, fucking Family Matters. We had Fresh Prince. Like, we had all these fucking great fucking sitcoms. Now it's like
We even look at like shit. We could
A lot of them are
Rugrats,
kinda-
Doug,
The cartoons.
Ren and
Chippendales,
Stimpy,
dude.
Chippendales, Rescue Rangers,
Chippendales.
Darkwing Duck.
we had Spider-Man, X-Men, the
DuckTales.
Batman animated
Like-
series.
They don't even have Saturday morning cartoons anymore.
No.
Do you remember waking up early on
Yeah.
Saturday?
Yep.
Because I fucking do.
Tailspin.
Yep.
I used to get mad if I woke up late.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And then you had Snick on
Snick,
Nickelodeon.
yep.
So
Are you afraid
know,
of the dark?
Clarissa
Roundhouse,
explains it all.
that was.
Now you guys are
yeah.
speaking cable, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
I would get that when we had cable illegally and then lose it, when the companies would find out and just cut it.
But no, like
Give it a little
that
time.
Saturday morning
We
cartoons.
live very
like,
different lives.
I remember Fox Kids like that. X-Men, Spider-Man, Heathcliff. I'm trying to remember other ones before they started doing like the anime, like the Digimon kind of stuff.
Digimon.
I mean, we even had like Pokemon back then.
Yeah,
The
Pokemon.
original Pokemon. the good
Pokemon.
one.
That was on WB.
On the WB.
Because on
Stupid
Fox
frog.
it was. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, the fucking frog.
There was you remember that, that game you play where you like write something, someone writes something, you put it on your forehead and you got to guess by yes or no questions?
Yeah, The Office did that. It was real racist.
Well, we played that when I was active duty at our back shop one time, and I got Kermit the Frog,
Yeah.
and I got down to Frog and Green, and I didn't know, I forgot Kermit, so I was like, am I the fucking WB Frog? And that's all I would ask for like 20 fucking minutes because I could not think of Kermit.
I hurt myself today.
Oh, jeez.
See that one?
He's all fucking doing drugs and shit. He's
Playing fucking
just-
Hurt. It's all off key.
Even fucking Muppet Babies back in the day.
I used to dig the Muppet Babies.
I always wanted to see, what's her face, Nanny? Was that her name?
Yeah.
I want to see her face, but I only saw her fucking
Nope.
socks. Muppet babies will make our dreams come true. Muppet baby. When your world looks kind of weird and you wish that you weren't there. How the fuck do I remember that?
I completely forgot that song
close
until
your
you
eyes.
started singing it, and then I started remembering every fucking word. It's so goddamn weird. We had fucking Animaniacs. We had Tiny Toons.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Tiny.
I love fucking Tiny
Freakazoid.
Toons.
Freakazoid.
Bonkers.
Bonkers.
They're all on fucking Disney Plus too. So I'm overwhelmed. I want to watch all of these things.
I try sometimes to watch old stuff like that. I just obviously I'm an adult, so it's hard to watch because I remember I saw that Rugrats is on like Hulu or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna watch. I watched like an episode. I'm like, okay, I'm over it.
Over it. Yep.
Fuck this.
There's a couple like cartoons from back then that I like a lot that you can't find anywhere. Like As Told by Ginger, I used to love that fucking
I
show,
remember that one.
and you can't find it anywhere really.
It's weird.
And I'm like, come on,
I bet
put
you
it
it's on
Disney
Paramount Plus because that's a Nickelodeon
You know what?
show.
It might be
Or
like Pepper Ann is on fucking Disney.
fucking David the Gnome.
Recess,
That's on Disney. It's
yeah,
gotta
that's
be.
on Disney Plus.
What's another one? David the Gnome. Eureka's Castle. Not a cartoon, but
That used to be my jam.
God, like
Are you-
what was Nick Jr. or whatever?
Hey, real quick.
This is fucking Kermit.
Kirby
It's all off key.
Hurt myself today. See if I still feel. I'm focused on the
He's all ODing on shit and drunk and
He's a hot ass mess.
Thing that's real.
Real.
The needle tears a hole.
Oh shit.
The old familiar sting, trying to kill it all away. But I remember everything.
this motherfucker should be dead. He did all sorts of drugs. There's another one where he's like a cartoon, like Grand Theft Auto cartoon and shit. It's kind of funny because he's falling off buildings and shit.
Oh shit! I thought you were talking about the one I saw on Instagram, like where it's a streamer playing like Grand Theft Auto, and you know she's streaming, but she's also talking to people, and then Kermit shows up like, what have we got here? Oh, she's like, I love you, Kermit. I
Oh,
love
I've
you.
seen that.
And then he, well, you love me? Well, what do you think about this? He pulls a fucking cucumber up in the camera. And she's like, why would you do that? She's like, thought you said you love me. You love me. Oh shit! Kind of reminds me of that Jurassic Park thing.
The gay dinosaur.
Well, just the off key, like from No Man's Sky or whatever.
Or the Titanic one.
What do we got here?
In the Grand Theft Auto one, there's like a scene where he's pulled over. He has a bunch of Christmas trees and is obviously hiding a bunch of drugs. And the cop pulled him over. It's like, that's real obvious, idiot. You ain't hiding that shit that well.
Yeah, GTA. There's funny GTA videos out there. I love GTA.
I like the fucking Conan O'Brien Clueless Gamer where he plays Grand Theft Auto.
Oh yeah.
And he just keeps ending it back up at the strip club. He tries to fucking blow him up and he ends up dying. What the fuck?
GTA 5 is a good game. I just wish they'd make it's kind of like Skyrim. Like, all right, you've re-released this thing 800 fucking times. Please make something new.
Yeah. I used to play the one on the PSP all the time.
The Vice City stories.
Yeah, Vice City. That one was pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Pretty good soundtrack.
Yeah, the 80s soundtrack.
Yeah. It has some fucking rap in there too, some hip hop shit.
The worst part though
I
about
don't
the
know
whole
what to do with my hands.
Skyrim thing
It's just always
is the Elder Scrolls 6 is because that company's owned by Microsoft now, so it's not gonna be on PlayStation. It's like, oh man, that fucking sucks.
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
You look different this time. You have the other camera on you?
No, it's my.
It's the
webcam.
same one, right?
Yeah.
Is it because we don't have the light on back here?
Oh, I did have it on last time, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. You look like redder in my
Because
screen.
I'm drinking beer, probably.
Oh, you look fine from here.
I was about to say you do look a little flushed
Right?
in the video,
It's
but
like,
you don't look
oh.
flushed here.
Well,
We need to get a ring light.
I know, right? Just one right in the
All right,
middle, right
yeah.
here.
Well, I have my lights. I'll try them out next time.
I just want these fucking. I don't know why this camera I just spent $35 on didn't fucking work.
Oh,
right.
you couldn't get it to work?
No,
Oh, yeah,
I
it's
mean
right
it would work a little bit, but it'd get choppy and then it would freeze.
there. Yeah.
There
Maybe it
you
needs
go.
an update, dude.
Well, then that fucking Wish.com camera that fucking don't work no more. But you know, I paid literally like 10 cents for that thing, so
Just open it up,
You
figure
get-
out what's going on.
yeah, there's probably a fucking Chinese listening device in there.
What?
Why do you have the glove on?
You know, I just saw that. I forgot I had it on. I watched it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Because that beer he's drinking is hot, so he's got.
Yeah. This shit is so cold, man. I like my beer fucking
Well, it
250 degrees below zero.
It is the Snap Cold beer, so
That's why
the
I put
Adam
this glove on,
Samuels.
so I can handle this beer.
Handle this beer.
I'm actually excited about doing these war movies because war movies are some of my favorites.
They are pretty fucking
Good
good.
day, sir.
And
Kind of
I don't know how many times I've actually
fucking
seen
weatherman.
I don't know how many times I've actually seen Braveheart, but it's enough to where I can actually just quote that shit by memory.
Do you
So-
want to start it? Because there's 2 movies left on this one.
What do we have?
There's The Game and Devil All the Time.
The Devil All the Time. Which one is that?
Damn, I don't remember that one.
I don't know which movie that is, but I like the game. It's a good movie.
That was pretty good.
That's one where, like,
Who is it? Michael Douglas or
yeah, Michael Douglas and not Sean Penn.
I was for a second I was thinking of a gamer
Oh
with
yeah,
Gerard Butler.
also a good movie.
It was pretty good.
that movie. Like I watched it with my parents.
Oh
There's a
no,
lot-
I would
yeah.
never watch it with
There's
my
a lot
parents.
of nudity and sex. I was like,
The fucking
Like, oh, this is weird.
Peter Petrelli from fucking Heroes is in it. And he's
Milo Ventimiglia.
he's like a raper or whatever.
Milo.
That's the one. They also had fucking serial killer guy from the Showtime show in it. What was that? Fucking,
Dexter,
yeah, he was in that, wasn't he?
Michael C. Hall,
Yeah.
was he?
Because I remember at the end he's doing the dance because he's controlling the guy.
I don't know. It's been a long time.
That's not on the list. So who
I
cares?
remember like bits and pieces from that movie. I just remember liking
Wrote the
it.
song a long time ago.
A real long time ago. Way back in 94.
Feel me.
You feel me?
West
So, yeah, I
Side.
guess we got the game and Devil all the time before we start the
The war movies.
war movies. What was number one on the list?
We shall not grow old.
It's a good one.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Should not grow.
No, I have not
only
ever seen that
half
one.
of it. It starts out kind of slow because it's
I'm fine with that. I'm good.
it's
with,
a
like,
it's not an
slow
actual
stuff.
movie. It's them like updating or not updating, but making World War One footage like better, like adding color and high definitioning it.
In ultra high definition.
But it's
High
basically
defing it.
like so they're showing videos of stuff happened like in World War One, while interviews of people in World War One are
So it's kind of like a documentary.
yeah,
Yeah,
and you
okay.
hear them talk about the shit that they went through. Like, oof. I've watched videos on YouTube of like them interviewing World War One veterans back in the day, and it's crazy. One of them, like people talk, like one guy, I think he's Irish or something, talking about how he had to kill a German. He's like, I really didn't want to, but he was gonna kill me, and
Yeah.
he thinks, you know, he was interviewed in the 80s, so he's already old as hell at that point, in his 80s probably, or older than that. And it's like, that's crazy thinking about that shit. Something you did fucking 70 years ago.
That
You
shit will
still-
never leave you, man.
No.
It sticks with you, especially something like that. Like
But then it's also like,
that's
it sticks with you because you killed someone, but then in the back of your mind, you realize you had to fucking do it. 'cause
it could have been me. I could have been the one that died. You know, it's not a good situation to be in.
it really is not. Couldn't even fucking imagine. Like the warfare they went through, the trench warfare. There's I don't know, it was a video they actually filmed in one of the trenches, and it's only like 30 minutes long, but it constant, like there was no break from the like mortars. Like it's just
You
one
think-
after another,
You know,
like
you think about that and the shit that people had to go through, and then, you know, I'm a big advocate for mental illness, or mental health care, that kind of shit, you know, but you hear about people like talking about, oh, I have social anxiety. I can't be out in public for too long otherwise. And I'm one of them. I hate it. I fucking start getting frustrated and shit. But, you know, they can't be in big crowds because of, you know, panic attacks or whatever. And it's like,
motherfucker, what did these people think of what other people went through back in the day?
you know, like it's not a fucking like issues Olympics or anything. Like nobody's gonna come out a winner, but it just kind of puts in perspective how different things,
Yeah.
different experiences, different lives and shit come into play, and it makes certain fucking complaints just seem goddamn petty.
It's like, I don't want to go
Real
to
good-
work tomorrow.
Real good
but-
segue into this goddamn movie.
I don't want to go to work tomorrow, but I'm glad I didn't fucking have to get mortared for fucking 18 straight
Like
months.
it puts it in perspective. Like especially you watch a lot of these movies on the list, the fucking war movies that we have on this list, and it's like, ugh,
Yeah.
I hate my fucking job, but goddamn, my life could be so much fucking worse.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it wasn't even like till the Afghanistan and stuff where there's a really good chance you ain't gonna die. Like all these other wars, like you're gonna go and
And it's
hey, make sure your will's in order because
yeah,
Yeah. You have a
you have a real
there's a really good possibility that you ain't coming back.
yeah.
Like, you
Like
know, you-
Vietnam War, you think about how many fucking people
It's
died.
like, just think that way, okay? You're not coming back.
Yeah.
But if you do, good on you.
Yeah, Vietnam. Like I had an English teacher in high school. He was one of like 3 people that made it through from his whole platoon.
A whole fucking platoon, man.
Yeah,
how traumatizing is that to like go through life?
knowing that you
knowing-
were one of the lucky ones.
You were one of 3.
I couldn't even imagine. Honestly, at that point, I'd think that I'm in a simulation and I'm the main character. That's why I survived.
Like you have main character syndrome,
Yeah.
and everybody else is just like an NPC. I think about that sometimes. Like
I do too.
nothing really bad like happens to me.
That's exactly what it
And
is.
It's like, why is that? It's because I'm the main character in my fucking life, and you're the main character in yours, and so on and so forth. It's everybody has like main character syndrome, where
It's
your life is the center of your world because it
I mean, it is.
it is,
I mean,
Yeah.
and there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody's got a little self-centered in them, but
I think
It's
that
just-
sometimes I'm
it's
like, please be the
fucking
case
weird.
because I don't want to like wake up tomorrow and then be like, oh fuck, well I'm dying or some shit now.
yeah,
Knock on.
knock on,
Knock on
There's
marble.
wood down here.
Oh, there's wood underneath.
Yeah,
But yeah, like the whole war stuff.
Still not.
Like it's crazy. Like I don't know, you deployed to Afghanistan. I've only been to Qatar. You've been to what, Oman?
Oman, yeah,
So I'm in Qatar where nothing shit happened. You're in Afghanistan.
bad shit
You're
happens.
bad shit, but you're not Army or Air Force or you're Army or Marines. You're Air Force. So yeah, the base gets attacked while you're there.
yeah.
But there's still a good chance that you're fucking gonna be just fine. Like you're not driving a convoy or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, they get close. They get close because of what we work on. They want to take that shit out, but most of the shit are duds. Not that won't fucking kill you, but
It's still
you know what I
scary
mean?
as
It's still,
fuck.
yeah.
God damn, I got stuck.
Still like some shit you probably fucking randomly think about.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like even my fucking first deployment, my building's right next to the runway. Fucking one of the bomber, the B-1,
See one.
landed and like 6 or 7 of the 8 tires popped. Right when it landed next to our
Loud
building.
as fuck.
Something like day 1, day 2, I'm there. Like, fuck, really? This is gonna happen now? We're gonna attack? It was nothing. My deployment ended up being like working 3 hours a week, going to the gym every day, and taking naps, watching movies. It was a fucking easy deployment. Can you imagine?
That happened to me the first week in Bagram. Fucking taking shit out to the spots, getting shit ready. And it was like a Michael Bay movie, man. Just because where we were at, it was like out there, you know what I mean? And there's a bunch of like grassy fields and shit just started exploding. Bam, bam, like all over the fucking place, dude. It's like,
What did I sign up for?
what the fuck is going on? Yeah. And it's just me and another person out there by ourselves, you know what I mean?
Like, what the fuck do I do? Do I duck and cover?
Oh,
or
dude.
fuck?
But it was just fucking landmines getting blown up. Just didn't hear the fucking announcement, man. I'm not out there, shit.
Still fucking scary.
Yeah, it was kind of like I would say for about 10 seconds, I was like, oh fuck, you know?
This is it.
Like your like fight or flight's already kicking in. Like,
Yeah.
do I run? Do I got a fucking wrench? I fucking. What are they?
I
it's
don't
not
even
gonna
have
do
my
shit.
weapon, you know? Like
Yeah.
it's shit is way back in one of the fucking hangars and shit because we're out there in the middle of nowhere. Like,
Fuck that.
It
man.
reminds me, like, especially with everything going on in, like, Ukraine right now. Gonzo's been talking about a lot of the time he spent because he was in the army for the longest. And he was in Afghanistan also. They fucking went there. I think his longest deployment was like 17 months
yeah,
because it kept getting extended,
Fuck
you know? And yeah, he doesn't like go into detail about the shit he saw, but, he's army. So, he saw some shit. He was right there. Like, I can tell, like, it affected him.
Yeah.
And oof, like I don't think I have the mental fortitude to deal with that kind of
I
shit.
mean, you have to, man. Like you're in it, so there's always a possibility. You know what I mean? Like,
It's like you might as
Even
well
here.
just fucking embrace the fact it's
Yeah.
gonna happen. I mean, army people maybe or whatever.
yeah,
But I mean, that's why so many come back with severe PTSD and like mental health issues and shit, and they end up with fucking like substance abuse issues or alcoholism.
oh, yeah.
Or,
It's gonna happen,
and
man.
people need to find like better coping mechanisms. But what the fuck are you supposed to do?
Especially like
That's
early-
not a normal thing, you know,
It's
to
not.
experience.
It is
Like,
not. No, like
the early days of Afghanistan, Iraq. when
called
shit was
shell shock for a
fucking-
fucking reason.
Yeah. Oh, you see those like the pictures of like before and after World War I people.
My God, the dead eyes
Yeah,
is
like-
what fucking kills me every goddamn time.
It's like I can't even fucking
Yeah.
imagine that shit.
That's like I don't know. That's why I feel so bad for the people of Ukraine right now. Like the shit they're going fucking through. It's
They're
fucking
fighting back though.
They're
they are
fucking
not folding.
I'm sorry, they're gangsters.
And that's good.
They're fucking-
That's what like
Including their fucking president, homeboys out there fucking geared
I
up
know
on
it
the front
sucks
lines.
that it has to fucking lead to that, but at least
And
they're
it's-
like, you know what, nah, man.
Like that video I
We're
sent
not
both
going
of you
down.
guys about the fucking Snake Island, where those Ukrainians are like, the Russian warships like, oh, we order you to surrender, and they're like,
or
should we?
you will be.
should
Well,
we-
he's like, shit, this is it, huh?
He's like, should we
basically
tell?
like-
Should I tell him to go fuck himself?
Yeah.
They're like,
Russian ship, go fuck yourself.
you got to. I mean, it's your chance, whatever.
And it's funny,
do it.
like not funny, but like you see these people, like even president defending a country, like that's what real fucking patriots
Leadership.
do.
That's
Like
a-
not these
that's a-
people January 6th fuckers.
That's a
like
real. That's real leadership too. Like the president is out there geared up, fucking arming his citizens to fight back and
I wish.
protect his fucking country.
That's all he's asking. Is like, nah, man, we don't want like
Yeah, I'm not.
from the U.S. like to what do you say, like pretty much assistance to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I'm not
They're like,
trying to fucking.
we want
fight
more-
over
Giving
the
up my
We
country.
want more
like-
ammunition.
Yeah, well, we sent them $600 million
Yeah.
for the shit.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
But
you know, I have a whole new like found respect for the people of Ukraine after this shit, because it's like Jesus fucking Christ, they're all fucking
And
just.
I
Fighting.
look at shit like that. I'm like, we don't need a fucking another president like we've had for the last 200 something years.
No.
Give me someone who's fucking willing to get in the weeds
Yeah.
when shit goes bad.
George Washington.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He was
The
probably
earlier
the last
ones because
one,
they
yeah.
fucking actually were in the
Just a
revolution.
They
different
had
world,
to be,
man.
They had to be in the military.
Politicians
Like,
are
look at
politicians.
fucking
They're-
Biden or Trump, like old fuckers.
They're
like,
rich fuckers. They're
Well,
so
they're the-
disconnected. They're not.
They're the ones sending people to fucking die. Like
Yeah.
if they're not willing to fight them, that's why I always thought if we wanted to declare war, we have a national vote. All right, we're going to declare war, and then people say yes, let's go to war. Well, guess what?
The
fuckers?
president's going
You're
to-
getting drafted. So if these fuckers like, yeah, we got to go to war. Like, well, guess who's going? You voted yes. Let's fucking go, man.
Every single one of you fucking senators, every single one of you fucking governors, every single one
There
of you
should
fucking
be
congressmen
bigger involvement, honestly,
slash
with
women.
military members. It's like, no, we get a
Absolutely.
say in it too, man.
That's why fucking Mattis, like, he quit. There's a reason he fucking quit, because
Look at fucking this president Zelensky. I think his name's Zelensky. It's like shit's going bad. He's out there with the troops. Look at fucking Ted Cruz. When the power went out in Texas, he fled to
and
Mexico.
he fled
What
like
a
a little
fucking-
punk
See you
ass
later.
bitch.
Look at that
No.
fucker. He's a no, he ain't no fucking.
No, I'm
He's a
patriot.
No hablo
fucking
inglés.
punk ass bitch. They think just because they're Republican that they're patriots. No, bitch. You're a rich, spoiled, privileged piece of shit who's never had a fucking struggle in your goddamn life. You have
still.
Play-Doh face, number one.
That's-
And number two, fuck you. You're not a patriot.
His-
Why we
When
need
was the
like
last
a-
time you were in the fucking military? Fuck you.
You know,
That's why we need a fucking like,
Ukrainian president, Putin, they need to come together because their first names are kind of the same.
Vladimir.
Vladimir and Vladimir or some shit like that, ain't it?
He's something.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
I
look,
don't know.
man, our names are kind of the same, bro. We're cool, man. And they'd be like, yeah,
And then the
you're fucking
Ukrainian-
right, man.
And then the Ukrainian president just stabs Putin in the face while he's riding his bear off into the wilderness.
I was reading earlier
He
today
has to be on the bear, too.
He has to be on
that
the bear.
they found a bunch of like Russian Spetsnaz dressed as Ukrainian soldiers, which according to like the Geneva Convention, like not even Geneva Convention, but some international war thing,
Yeah.
like that's death penalty,
Yeah, it
like
is.
execution kind of shit. Like
Shit's getting real fucking bad. It's real bad. It's real bad. And
just
yeah,
sucks
fuck.
because like really we can't do anything. Like we can't send troops because at some point nukes are gonna get involved because fucking Putin's a fucking crazy fuck.
Didn't he take over Chernobyl?
Yeah.
I saw. I don't know.
I'm like, has he been watching too many fucking superhero movies?
He's going to release all the fucking freaks that been in the goddamn reactors.
My
in
God, it's gonna be like the Walking
movie was
Dead.
Fucking
Chernobyl Diaries.
Chernobyl
Chernobyl Diaries.
I like that movie.
Yeah, I do too.
That'd be fucking scary
That
as hell.
shit would be like, especially when they're in the van at
Oh,
night and
yeah,
like you
dude.
can't see.
That shit was creepy.
That's a pretty good movie. I like that
I
movie.
enjoyed it. I enjoyed
Honestly,
it.
though, like if I stay in that van, if everyone stays in the van, that first light like morning comes, I'm sprinting. I don't care if it's
yeah.
30 fucking miles. As soon as I got light, I'm going back the way we came.
Yeah, I'd be hauling ass.
God,
out
I'd
there.
fucking die so quickly.
That was just
Yeah.
Death is not an
that
option.
shit. I remember that shit when the bear was in that
I'm
fucking
lazy.
abandoned like apartment complex. It just They're like,
Like,
"Oh,
what
what was
the
that?" And the
fuck?
bear just shows up and scares the shit out of them.
Like, fuck you, bear. Why are you here?
Oh, I just got up, man.
It's
I'm gonna
Putin's
brush my
bear.
teeth.
There's another movie came out. It's on Tubi. It's called Chernobyl Stories or some shit. It's
Lord.
literally the same fucking movie.
Chernobyl stories.
It's fucking. I
Comrade.
I clicked on it. I was like, "Oh, this looks interesting."
That
and
show
it's-
Chernobyl was really good.
that's what I heard. I never watched it,
It's really
I
good.
watched like 2 episodes. I think it is good, but I never
I finished
back.
it.
Yeah.
but that Chernobyl Stories, I clicked on it. It's like, "Oh, this looks good. I'll watch it." And it says resume. Like, oh fuck.
Resume.
If it says resume, that means I've already watched it. And if I don't remember it, it was probably real fucking bad.
I feel like if it's a found footage movie, that's you all the way.
Yeah, oh,
Every
definitely.
single one just says resume for you.
Oh, it does. It sucks. I'll be on Amazon. Like, I'll look for one. I'm like, oh my god, this looks so fucking good. I click on it. It says resume. Like, fuck. But it'll say resume like 10 minutes in. Like, oh fuck, if I quit watching this early.
Yeah.
10
This shit ain't
minutes in,
good.
Then I'm not.
But if
yeah.
it says resume like 2 minutes left, like this must have been pretty fucking good. Let me watch again, and then I'll
because
get,
then it's just the credits at that point. So.
I'll get like halfway through. I'm like, have I ever watched this? And I see, oh wait, yep, okay, now I remember.
That's me with like High Tension or Martyrs. Like I've seen the movies a few times, but every time I watch them, it's like watching them like they're new again.
That's bad. I haven't watched those since we did the podcast on them.
They're good movies, but I just never remember them. So when that twist happens in High Tension, I'm like, huh,
I still don't understand
Okay.
that fucking twist.
I don't either.
I mean, I understand it, but there's like in the beginning when the dude that she was like getting head from a decapitated head.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Like, was that just in her mind the whole time, or like?
I want to say yes. Maybe she was acting it out.
But she was, while this was happening, she was with her friend in their house, like eating dinner or some shit, or walking. They were walking like the fields or some bullshit.
Shit, I don't remember. I'd have to watch it again. I've seen this movie numerous times.
I feel like they
don't
just throw
remember
that in there just to make it like,
as a red herring.
yeah, like, oh yeah,
Maybe
see?
it was just her imagination. I don't know. Maybe it was just like
Had to have been.
'cause she had like weird mental states and shit.
Yeah.
There was a lot of things that she imagined. So yeah,
Still
I
a
would
good
say
movie.
Imagine this.
it is a
because
good
it's
movie.
French, right?
It is French.
And then Martyrs was French, right? Too.
Also French, yeah.
Oui.
French horror,
yeah.
pretty good.
I haven't
It's
seen-
like Korean horror's getting like a fucking insurgence in popularity, and fucking French horror is really fucking. Foreign horror itself is just good because they're not like held back the
they're not
way.
Hollywooded out.
Oh shit,
You're
Chris
still
is on.
Hollywood. I sent it to him. Oh, he's on there.
Yeah, he's like, "What's up, folks?
What
Oh,
up, man?
What's up, Chris?"
What's up, man? Doing this shit live, man. Straight from fucking
Live from the 5-5.
two saddle
five.
homes. Drinking some Snap Cold. Snap.
Snap cold and my big blue bus.
I need to just for this next one that we do next week or 2 weeks because you guys got drill. I'm gonna put the fucking link on like Instagram and shit,
Link that shit.
Twitter.
Whoop that bitch.
Even I do.
Smack that hoe.
I do not get on Twitter. I got.
No,
on
no,
here.
I'll send it to fucking Sadie. I know she likes to listen to our shit sometimes. So
And we'll just talk shit about her
yeah, fuck you, Sadie.
Fuck you,
until
Sadie.
like we see that she's off.
Okay, she's gone.
All right, now we can say nice things about her.
Dude, why'd you leave?
Yeah. We were just joking. Can't take a fucking joke. You fucking millennial.
God, you're so
Or
sensitive.
you Gen Z
I was
or
about to
whatever.
say she'd be Gen Z.
Fucking
I
Gen
think.
Zers, man. I tell you what.
You Zoomer.
I-
Back
tell
in my
you
day,
what.
you fucking
We used
walk
to-
back and forth uphill,
14,000 miles.
snow.
I would never.
Doo-doo-doo. I gotta pee. This
Me
beer is
too.
going right through me. You can go first.
No, I'm good. I'll hold it.
Okay. Well, I'm lazy. I'll get him. Go.
Get up and get it cooked.
Oh, these are fucking 400 pounds.
Let's see. I don't see his messages right here
I'm
on the
seeing him. He
Teletron. I got it right here though. I just got to go to.
He did like laughing face.
Uh, mm,
Are you not seeing him?
oh, right here. What up, folks? Laughing. What's up, fool?
My back is itchy.
Our video's delayed, so it's kind of hard to see what the fuck's going on.
That's why it's taken so long to answer.
Yeah. Let me see. But if I put my glove on and show it,
Oh, look, your message just showed up on my phone. What's up, fool?
what's up, fool? Shit, chilling
'cause
like villains,
Edwards is
bruh.
still here in this video, so
He's gone in mine now.
he's still in mine.
My shit's going a little faster now. Yours was
Mine's-
way faster than mine at first.
Mine's fucking delayed as shit.
Let's give that a Oh, damn it. That's what I meant.
Look how.
Oh, I hit the cricket too.
Why is there crickets in the crowd?
Huh?
Look how big my forehead is.
Well, look how fucking tiny I am compared to
Look.
you and Andrew.
Look,
you give me one?
your entire body is the size of my head.
I'm fucking tiny, man. Oh,
Look how big my forehead is. This shit is ridiculous. I need to get some fucking. No, I don't want to make any money Bitcoin mining, Chris.
that's a good one, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man.
Oh shit.
I do want to make money Bitcoin mining, dude. That sounded weird. I do want to make money Bitcoin mining. Tell you what, just send me, let's say $3,000, man, and I'll fucking get you. I'll triple your return.
We'll invest it for you.
Sound like a plan? Cool, dude.
Tori, if you're watching, comment. God. She fucking better be.
She's not watching. She's probably sleeping.
If
feeding
you're
the
not
baby.
watching, Tori, you're getting kicked out
Tori, you know what?
the house.
Oh, the house. I was like, what?
You're out.
The
We,
group? What is this? A weird gang?
we took you out of this picture down here, bottom left,
I'm not
because
in
you're
that-
not watching.
I'm not in that picture either.
You're in there.
Let me
No,
get
I'm
that
not.
bear.
Me and Tori are the only ones not in the fucking. We're not in the
Well-
pictures.
Dalila is Tori, and Alejandra's you. So
Fair enough.
there you go. You go back to Greer. Oh yeah, I was thinking.
I like
so if
Greer.
you guys can't go to the cabin in July, I still want to do it anyway. Even if I want to go to somewhere for Labor Day,
When is Labor Day?
September 5th or something. So the first weekend.
Oh,
of
that's our
September.
anniversary. Around there. September 2nd, but
Oh dang,
yeah,
that's like 600 years ago.
it's true.
So yeah, cabins July and September.
All right, now I'm going to go pee.
Pee, pee,
Poo pee
poo,
pee pee
pee,
pee.
pee,
I was say that
poop.
should be the exit music
poop,
every time
pee.
one of us gets up. Take a pee.
Do do.
God damn, we're an hour in. Let's say an hour and 6 minutes.
Yo, I ain't never got this deep
Yep.
before. Never.
Hour and 6 fucking minutes in, man. I don't know why 44th Street ain't working, dude. What the fuck? Oh, I hit the one. Hold on, player. Yep. They don't want to go, man. Must have been my YouTube to MP3 conversion.
Ah, that goddamn shit.
Yeah, for some reason. But that's what I don't get, man.
Yeah.
I don't fucking get it.
I don't get it, brother. I don't get it, brother. Oh shit, we should probably get on this movie.
I know. Chris, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this movie, Chris. So the movie we watched this week is Into the Wild by Eddie Vedder or Sean Penn. I don't fucking know. Eddie Vedder made
They're
the
the same
soundtrack.
person.
Sean Penn had what?
Sean
Yeah,
Penn
it was
made
Sean Penn. But Eddie Vedder did the soundtrack.
The movie is
Oh, he's awesome.
short synopsisizing. The movie's about a fucking hipster who dies in Alaska because he thinks he's smarter than everybody. Long synopsis is Christopher McCandless or whatever his name is.
Canless.
Graduates from Emory University in Atlanta, I think.
Yeah.
And then he fucking disappear. What the was that? The
That
dog?
was it.
That's, That's her. She cries a lot.
So he disappears because he was raised. He had a rough childhood. My childhood was so rough, so I'm gonna disappear. Things. I don't want things. I want to just.
Things.
I wanna-
things.
I
I
want
want
to
to drive my Datsun into the fucking
We're gonna buy
flash
you a car,
flood
son.
area, even though I'm terrified of fucking water, apparently.
My car's
Fucking
fine.
moron.
It's a Datsun. My Datsun's fine.
So, essentially, the movie is about him on his journey to die in Alaska. It starts with him driving to, was he Arizona? Flash flood place? That looked like Arizona.
It was Arizona.
He gets to Arizona, crashes his car in a fucking wash, burns his money he gives his life savings away to charity. Good on him.
You know, good on him. That was his
$24,000,
one good fucking
58.
move.
So then he leaves his car in Arizona, takes a license plate, burns his money. Where the fuck does he go after that?
I don't know.
After he burns the
The money, he walks away from his car. He just
I know
starts
he goes
walking.
to like the
That's-
Pacific Crest Trail. He goes to a bunch of different
Oh, shit.
places. So I didn't write anything down because honestly, I don't like this movie very much.
I feel like he goes
So-
to, I don't know, he eventually meets the two hippies.
He's like walking around or whatever.
It was just, it was him like enjoying life, fucking and cool, like Forrest Gump places where Forrest Gump's running across country.
I just felt like running.
It's basically him, but instead of running, he's walking. He meets the two hippies in their fucking hippie RV and saves their marriage because he's so fucking
He is Jesus.
He's philosophically a philosophical genius. Apparently,
He was Jesus.
he has his Tolsky books and his fucking Jack London
Tolsky.
books, and
Jesus.
Tolsty.
he's got fucking
Dang Tolsty.
his fucking philosophy bullshit.
Shit irritated me. So the part where old fucking hippie Jesus is talking to him, and the one
Let
thing,
me tell you what your wife's problem is.
one of the things that irritated me about this fucking McCandless kid was
McKinless.
why can't you just walk places? Why do you have to jump and run everywhere? Just
because he's young.
You
That's
didn't-
exactly
Yeah.
what it is.
you didn't have to fucking jump up those
Gravity
rocks.
hasn't affected him
You
long.
could have just climbed
Long
up
enough,
like a
yeah.
normal fucking human
Because
being,
he's
but
so
you
fucking
jumped
happy.
up
Yeah.
those like a fucking
Because fucking
frog.
society,
You know what it
man.
is?
That's
because
why.
he's not weighed down by things.
Yeah.
So jumping is easy.
These fucking things are just fucking weighing you down, man.
I have so many thoughts.
So he
Well,
saves,
not him.
He saves their marriage.
That's why he's so light and he can
Not
jump so
him.
much.
That's why, because his head is full of fucking hot air.
True
There's
that.
just
He floats.
whooshing noises.
That's another
and-
thing that bothered me. Not his head, but his fucking beard. It looks so fucking like trimmed and like perfect right here. It
Yep.
almost looked fake.
It
I was
probably
like,
was.
I don't know what it is, man. For me, like with dudes with lined up beards that are super lined up, looks fucking like
stupid. Yeah,
man.
it fucking does. And it wasn't all lined up everywhere. It was just right here.
Just that one spot,
It looked
yeah.
like they glued it on. And like there's a part where he sees a bunch of like baby owls in trees. And the baby owls like feathers
Judging him.
looked like what his fucking beard looked like.
So he's a baby owl.
basically. So then
why he couldn't fly.
he fucking leaves the hippies, saves their marriage. Then he fucking starts kayaking down the river in Arizona. I think that was the next thing.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Where he
Oh,
meets the fucking Copenhagen fools.
yeah.
Those
Where
guys are
the
idiots.
titties are out.
There's just
That's the one
boobs.
thing about another thing, like they kind of break the fourth wall a couple times and it's kind of jarring a little bit.
A little bit.
Because there's a part where he's eating the apple on the bridge, talking to the apple. Well, I'm Alexander Supertramp. You're a super apple. And then like it goes him looking camera like, "Ugh."
Yeah.
And then with the Copenhagen fucks, they're like singing into the like looking at the camera like singing or some shit. And
They're like making faces
Yeah.
at it. Yeah.
so he has a hot dog, looks at some titties, and then the river police are after him. So he fucking carts off or sails off or
Somehow
rows
they
off.
didn't see his giant blue backpack and his bright yellow shirt climbing up the fucking mountain, hauling a goddamn kayak behind him. I have.
They're probably just like, that's a lot of work. I don't want to give this fucking dude. That was one thing. Like when he's talking to the guy,
I can
it's like,
agree
there's
with-
12 years to fucking
to
get a
kayak
permit. Yeah,
That's fucking
down
stupid,
a fucking
man.
like
river.
It's a fucking river. Like
He said
Like,
2003.
Yeah.
Like what?
that-
Why should it take 12 years to kayak down a fucking river? And
That
so
shit
this
bothered
dude,
me.
this dude
Like-
That was
suffered.
fucking-
This dude suffers from like good luck syndrome, where he had a whole lot of really good fucking luck. He ran into a lot of really good people. Like he could have ran into Jeffrey Dahmer. This story would have ended it like very differently. But he ran into really good people who didn't hurt him and they helped him throughout his entire stupid ass journey.
he met Vince Vaughn. That was before he got to the river part.
That's
like
right.
when he worked
Doing
On
the
the
fields,
farm.
the farm shit.
with Vince Vaughn and Zach Galifianakis. Zach Galifianakis.
I didn't recognize Zach
me,
Galifianakis
well, me
at
either
all.
until I did this time, but I've seen the movie a couple times. I'm like, how do I just now notice that this time?
Like
That's-
I saw him and I was like, I think that is that Zach Galifianakis. And my
'Cause we
first
thought
thought was, nah, he's too skinny.
We
Yeah.
thought the chick at the bar was Dee from It's Always Sunny in
she has some
Philadelphia.
big old boobies.
And that's how we knew it wasn't her.
Was not D.
It was not Dee. She
It
was.
did look like her a lot. though.
She's because Dee is very thin,
Yeah.
very slender. So
Their face was like almost
their
exactly the
face
same
is
from the
almost
front.
exactly the same. Yeah.
And that's another thing throughout the movie. He'll meet these people and have these, like, tell them his plans. And people are kind of like, you can tell they're like, that's not a very good idea.
Idiot.
Like, what's wrong with you, man?
You idiot.
And he goes on this speech about how, what was his in the bar when he's talking to Vince Vaughn. What were they fucking talking about? Not arguing about, but like Vince Vaughn's like, you're a young man,
You're a young man.
a good young man. Like, what are you doing?
But he
like,
wasn't.
He was
though.
telling him his plans. of what he
Whatever,
was gonna
Andrew.
do. No map, no map, no fucking society, or you know what I mean. And then
Tori's on.
he's kind of agreeing.
Tori, all right,
Hey,
enough
Tori.
of the dude.
Chris is sick now, man. He's gonna OD on NyQuil, dude.
Don't do it.
But yeah, he gets he talks to people, and pretty much everyone's like,
You're kind of dumb, dude.
you are
What
dumb,
doing,
or
man?
it's like, hey, stay here, like we like you.
You came
Nah.
from a good life too.
Nah,
like
I'm good.
Now my family's
for the,
dead.
I mean, for the most part, whatever. I don't know. I have so many issues with this shit.
So then he ends up going back to the river. He kayaks into Mexico and then comes back. He
Spent a whole bunch of time in a cave
because
because there was a sandstorm and it blew his kayak away. And he snuck onto a train, ended up in L.A. Looked like he ended up on Skid Row.
Yeah, it was kind of
And this
nasty.
is the part that pissed me off the most, because you see all these fucking.
So yeah, you see all these legit. Well, I can't say legit.
You
for
don't
all I
know.
For all I know, they could have all been a bunch of him.
Yeah, I mean, but
So he waits in line to get a fucking bed at a shelter to go, and he said he's going to go the next day to get to the DMV to get an ID because he doesn't have one. Which I feel like he wasn't going to do that anyway.
he wasn't. He just
So he puts his shit in a locker. Then he walks around.
he just
and
wanted to be
sees-
able to tell more people his stupid ass name that he chose for himself,
which was stupid.
Alexander Supertramp. Like,
Why you got to make it so fucking obvious and on the nose?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Tori just commented.
Tori, okay.
What'd she say?
You kicked me out of Faulty Logic. Now you want to kick me out of the house? What kind of nonsense is this?
I didn't mean you. I meant Maritza.
We didn't kick you out of Faulty Logic.
Yeah,
You
just,
kicked
you
yourself
you got
out.
pregnant. And you're like, nah. I'm
I-
sleepy all the
I
time.
can't drink with these alcoholics anymore.
You
Not
still-
true.
She's still been on more podcasts than Parker by like.
That's a fucking
Tenfold.
fact. We talked about this last week.
Who?
Who the fuck is Parker?
Yeah, Parker. You
What the
shit.
fuck is a Parker, man?
This next podcast, I'm gonna get like a GIF, whatever those are called. It's gonna
GIFs.
be.
GIF, right?
GIF.
It's gonna
It's
be
GIF.
videos of us. Like it's gonna be a wrestling match, but it's gonna have our faces on it, beating the shit out of Parker.
Oh, dude.
That'd be hilarious.
I was thinking about putting one where me, I'm the Undertaker, and he's Mankind. I throw.
I
him
know.
off the
I just
fucking
saw one
stage.
with.
Can I be Mankind?
I just saw one with DDP and Booker T where they pretty much choke slam. What was the name? Mike Awesome through like a fucking table.
Oh really?
That would be
Oh,
perfect.
sure, that
yeah.
would be.
I want to be Hulk Hogan.
Either way, Parker's gonna get his ass beat.
Yeah,
whatever
well,
it is.
I mean, it's gonna happen.
We should make it NFTs, man.
I don't even know what that means.
Me neither, but I see a lot of like
I
gift
see,
types.
I see like all that stuff. I'm like, I want to understand it, but then I realize no, I don't, because it's fucking fake.
I know how. We'll just ask Chris, dude. He'll fucking give us $10,000 and then we'll start our NFT.
Also, can
We'll
I have your
guarantee a
password to
reward.
Instagram? Just
Yeah, man. Just give me your Instagram password, dude, real quick. We're still on here, which I think you are.
Tori, give me your Instagram password too, so I can
He's passed out from all the NyQuil.
send
Sir, do you need help?
send stuff to people so I can get money. So anyhow, back to this movie.
Where were we? That part.
He was in L.A., so he's
That
walking
part.
down the part, and he's walking down the street in L.A., and he sees like a fucking businessman having a drink in a bar, and he has like this fucking thought, like, "Oh, that could have been me," and then he gets all freaked out because, things. Those are things. I don't want those things.
So this is the part that like really pissed me
fucking
off.
idiot,
It's
dude.
like, dude, you're here by fucking choice. You fucking spoiled, pretentious little shit. You're here by fucking choice. There's people out here that are addicted to fucking drugs. They are suffering from severe mental illness. They're having mental breaks, psychotic breaks, what have you. There's people here who have nothing in life. And you're here by fucking choice. You little fucking shit.
Hey, at least he didn't stay there, so a bed opened up,
I'm just saying.
True.
and then he jumps on a train,
Fuck him.
got his ass fucking beat.
Yeah, he did.
So after he gets his ass beat, he ends up meeting up with the hippies again somewhere, wherever the fuck that was. And they're like, "Oh, thanks to you,
Awesome,
fucking, you
awesome.
saved our marriage. Oh, and by the way, the 16-year-old probably wants to have sex with you.
Yeah.
That's not creepy at all since he's like 23,
But hey, he didn't
Ew.
do it, so good on him for that.
but still gross.
But in his world, man, those fucking society norms don't apply anymore, you know?
They don't. Yeah, when I mean,
Still fucking gross.
he's a sovereign citizen, so he doesn't have the same laws that we do.
Still fucking gross. It's like in the Murderville series that we watched. Remember the dude who created his own world down in the basement somewhere, and he was like, "Oh, your
Jesse
laws don't
Butler?
apply to me.
Your laws don't
Your
apply to
laws
me."
don't apply to me. Here's my money."
That show's fucking hilarious.
That
I
show is
recommend-
Murderville. It's on Netflix. You don't have Netflix anymore.
It's just improv. So it's
Really?
So it's Will Arnett,
he's the main one. He's a
and-
detective,
and he's senior detective.
senior detective.
Terry Seattle.
Terry Seattle.
And and they bring in celebrities to fucking be his partners, but they are not given a script. They have to improvise the entire thing.
And then they got to figure it out by
and
the
then
end.
they have to figure out
who
who
committed the murder or the
is.
crime or whatever.
So the one that we're talking about, it was Marshawn Lynch.
Fucking, I knew he would have been the fucking killer or whatever he was in.
No, Marshawn Lynch is his.
Oh well,
They're the
he's still-
trainees.
He's still a killer.
They're trainees.
They're
They're trainee
trainees.
detectives.
Yeah.
The funniest one is the one with Camille Nanjiani.
Nanjiani.
Yeah.
It's
He just gets up. It's like,
funny.
oh damn it! Now you need to do a stupid walk. Make
Camille Nanjiani, he fucking fully commits. What are you?
The guys I work with on base are at Hotel Congress.
Oh shit! I was like, what are you doing? Just sticking your tongue out.
oh, I can only
Oh, you
see
can't
like
see him, I
half
can
of your
see him.
face.
Just
So.
wait, it'll be on the fucking thing.
The delay will catch up.
Hotel Congress. Damn, last time I was there, I got an old fashioned, dude.
Last time I was there, me and Parker left right after because it was Halloween a couple years ago, and we're like, why did we leave Cobra to come here?
Yeah. Hotel Congress.
Hotel.
I don't remember the last time I was there. I don't know if I've ever actually been there.
So back to
I
the
was
movie.
there once.
Yeah, you've been there. After last time we were there, I think I was with you. Pretty sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Back to the movie. He leaves the fucking hippies and Twilight, and then he meets old man, who poor old man. Also, I should say that during this movie, it's going forward and back in time. So it starts with him actually in Alaska, and then goes back 2 years prior, and keeps going back and forth.
There's a lot of time jumps.
Yeah. So he meets old man, and old man's like, "Oh, I don't have family. Will you be my grandson?" And he's like, "We'll talk about it when I get back, Ron." Okay, Ron.
Ron, calm it down. Ron, I have a family. Ron.
And then he gets to Alaska. Well, he's been in Alaska the whole time. It's time jumps.
And yet another kindly stranger gives him fucking rain boots and
A fishing net, a machete.
yeah, gave him a bunch of shit like
Oh, also the
the
hippie chick.
fucking privilege of it all.
The
God
hippie chick,
damn it.
chick that he fucking whose marriage he saved gave him a nice fucking beanie, and that's what he used to put on the tree to mark like
The
she
orange one?
probably fucking put her blood, sweat, and tears in that. Well, I won't say that, but
Yeah.
she probably took 2 hours for her to
She
make that.
crocheted that
Here you go,
shit.
man. Thanks.
She
I like you. And
knitted
he's just
that.
like, yeah, whatever. I don't care
He's
about
like,
you.
whatever, I'm gonna leave
motherfuckers.
this shit on a fucking tree in
yeah.
Alaska.
So he put it on a tree in
Unreal.
Alaska.
Shit
to
probably got
cross-
eaten by a fucking moose.
He crossed a fucking frozen
meese.
river, put that
meese.
shit on a fucking branch, or put it on a branch, then cross a frozen
As
river.
like a marker or whatever.
So he's
Like,
there.
dude, use a sock.
He realized
Put a sock in it.
he lost a bunch of weight there. He killed a moose and it fucking got soiled real quick. Couldn't use it. And he's like, I'm gonna go back. And then he went to the river that he crossed that was frozen, and it wasn't frozen anymore. And it was pretty fucking raging.
Yeah.
So he fucking fell in, slipped, barely got out, goes back, he starts starving, finds fucking berries that he thought were fucking good. They weren't. He eats it. The berries are poisonous, which makes it so you can't digest food, so you starve to death.
Fucked up, man.
He
Those
fucking, you
berries are a
see him
motherfucker.
fucking,
Why do those exist?
they exist so animals don't eat them, so they can make more of themselves. I don't know. It's a whole fucking like reproduction thing.
Really, no reason for them to exist.
Well, it's the same reason like shit's spicy. Like it's a deterrent, so things don't eat it.
How do you get cured from that shit? Like pump your stomach?
Probably
Fucking
probably something really simple,
antibiotics?
like
Yeah,
antibiotics.
I think it is actually really simple. And yeah, I think it is just like a dose of antibiotics, like a week of them, you're fine.
So yeah, it ends with him fucking looking out of this fucking bus because he's starving to death. He's all fucking skinny and he dies. And as he's dying, he has this like weird flashback, not flashback, but
Like a vision.
like what it would have been like if he didn't die and he makes it home to his parents. They're all happy. Because meanwhile, the movie, it's like kind of narrated by his sister who talks about their shitty childhood and how her parents suck, and kind of shows their parents like.
But you never see evidence that the parents suck.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess when he got him that telescope,
Yeah, and he's kind of like, oh, this is.
Oh, this piece of shit. I have way better ones than
He's-
that.
he's-
Thank you.
He looks, yeah, but he looks.
Yeah,
at him
but
all
you
like
saw
shit,
how he
like,
said it. Oh, thank you, son.
Thanks.
Yeah, this piece of shit. You should see what I have at NASA. Way better than this.
If that's the extent of
Good job.
abuse, then good
No,
lord, you had it
apparently,
easy.
according to like,
No, I know.
there's a lot of
It's-
physical
It's
abuse.
it's way worse than that. But it's like the movie never shows that side of the parents. Like the dad seems stern and kind of uncaring, but caring at the same
Maybe
time.
they made a deal, years ago. They didn't talk
And-
about it, where he just beats his ass and abuses him, and he gives him money and things in return.
yeah. Hey, I'm gonna punch you in the rib, maybe break a couple,
Yeah.
but here's $2,000. Is that
Okay,
fair?
I'll pay for your Harvard fucking
Harvard
tuition fee.
law fucking tuition. You went to Emory University. It's not a cheap school.
Yeah, it's fucking totally probably private.
Totally, bruh.
I think it is.
It's a fucking
Yeah, duh.
fancy ass school in Atlanta.
Atlanta.
It's pretty prestigious.
Prestige.
Prestigious.
Prestige worldwide.
Prestige. So the movie ends,
Boats and hoes.
and he's dead. It shows a picture of him. Like, who took that picture of him though? By the bus.
He took it himself. It was,
Was it-
found undeveloped in his
Undeveloped.
camera by the moose hunters that found him.
According
2
to the
weeks later.
version we watched, which you didn't have, right? You said the one you watched. with the
Yeah, I
credits?
know. I might not have paid attention at the end, but I didn't see any
So
of that
two
stuff.
moose hunters found him 2 weeks after he died, found the camera, developed the film.
Developed the
that
film, yeah.
picture was in there, blah, blah, blah.
Can you imagine though if he, like, they found him before he died. Like
He'd be pretty much on death's door, though.
yeah.
I mean, they would have had to find him like 3 days before he fucking died, probably to save him. But
Can you imagine though the despair, like when he wakes up at the end.
but he really regretted
Before-
being by himself at that
yeah,
point.
before he like, well, as he's reading the fact that he fucking ate something poisonous, like the fact that I can't get back because the river, and I'm starving to death because I was poisoned.
Like,
Like the realization that like I'm gonna die, and then the realization that well I did it to myself because I think I'm smarter than I am. I'm basically 1990s Jesse Bowman,
Yep.
yeah, Bessie Joman, dude.
Bessie Joman.
Bessie Joman, not to be confused
That's
with
the woman version.
Bessie.
Bessie Joman.
Yeah.
Bessie.
How do you figure? So you only
So movie
Stop
ends.
it.
That's how the
Eggs are
movie
wet.
ends. That's how the movie ends. Best part about the movie was the soundtrack.
The
And-
cinematography was beautiful.
Cinematography was pretty good.
The movie was itself. It was a beautiful movie. It was beautifully shot. There were so many,
I remember the part where he's
so
like,
many good landscape scenes.
he was on
Goddamn,
the
it
mountain
was
in Alaska
gorgeous.
looking over the thing, and like
It was
Eddie Vedder was like,
gorgeous.
like, "Ah."
Yeah. Where's the pacifier? I can't find it.
The
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's.
the purple one should be upstairs. The pink one's downstairs somewhere. I don't know.
He's got it in his pocket.
Yeah, Tori got it in my pocket. But
No, the movie is gorgeous. It's really pretty to
And-
like look at. It's great to listen to.
Sorry, that's not important right now.
Tori, we're
God.
talking about a movie.
Sorry, we're talking about movies.
But-
Jesus, and Bitcoin mining.
But
Was that for me?
No, that's for her.
but his idea, if he wasn't such a shit person, the idea of it just getting away from society is a really good idea. Like,
You
because
know-
I watch videos about that. People building cabins in the middle of nowhere all the time. 'cause-
I have no problem with him wanting to get away from society and not be held down by the rigors of fucking bullshit
Whoa.
with like jobs and all
Did
that.
you say the
crap.
N word?
What? No.
You said
God.
I heard it.
Stop it.
Hey,
Stop it.
I'm
Quit
gonna
it.
mute your mic if you do that again.
Quit it. Stop. Anyway.
The rigors of society.
See, using big fancy words sometimes they don't pay off.
My feeble little brain can't comprehend.
Hold on, what you call?
What you
What you call? Huh?
what you call?
What you call? What you call?
So anyway, I can understand him wanting to get away from it all and doing
Same.
all that shit. I
Samesies.
get it. I get it.
But don't be a shit
Don't
to every person
don't
ever.
we fucking all?
And that's what he was, man.
But you're a fucking know-it-all, pretentious little shit who fucking
Which
took
bothers
for
me.
granted like every opportunity and every privilege you had in your fucking life. You can go fuck yourself. I don't feel bad that you died. You brought it on yourself. kind of fuck you.
He did.
You're a piece of shit.
And it's crazy too
Ouch.
because I've watched this movie. This is probably like the third time I watched it, and it wasn't until this time where I kind of realized it. Just because I was so fascinated with the whole
The idea
getting out of
like,
his society,
yeah.
like I didn't really pay attention to like what the fuck he was actually doing to people. Like this old hippie couple, like they fucking loved him.
Mm-hmm.
Like this old dude, like old man, loved him like a fucking son or a grandson. Like, and can I adopt you? We'll talk about it later, Ron.
Yeah.
Like you fucking
Like,
shit.
I don't care
He's a
about
terrible
you.
human being. And
The feeling I always got when he was like kind of getting away and it was like, oh, there's people here. Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
taking that antisocial
don't they know?
shit
Like, this
too
is
fucking
from. I,
far.
like,
He-
how dare these people be in Alaska like with me? Ugh.
He literally had main character syndrome to the fucking like
Silly.
And I get like
10th degree. It was ridiculous. It's like, dude, we don't all exist in your fucking world. We all exist here to fucking gather. Calm it the fuck down. You're not the only one that exists here. Chill the fuck out. What is wrong with you?
And I get if you're gonna be a dick to your parents and never talk to them again, good for you.
I get
But
that.
these people that are actually actively trying to help you out,
And your sister.
And your sister.
And
Yeah.
your sister. That
Which
shit.
I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of weird in the beginning when
I thought they were.
he was like
girlfriend and
things,
boyfriend.
things when they're telling him about the car and
She
shit.
grabs his leg.
And then she grabs his leg.
I was like,
I mean, they got to be close because their parents are fucking shitty. So they
That's it.
probably grew up like being more because they were talking about the divorce thing
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
movie where it's like eventually you have to pick one of us to live with. They're all crying. And
Yeah,
eventually
I
they just
remember
got to
that.
the point where they're like, okay.
Like I get it, but it did give off the vibe where like I thought it was his girlfriend at
I
first.
thought they were boyfriend and girlfriend at first, and I was like, is that his girlfriend or his sister? I can't and if I can't tell, that's weird.
and then
like
the
that.
dad asked, why is she driving? Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
You know what
it's
I mean?
like
It's
such a fucking.
it's just weird to
Why
me.
you focus on that? That's such
Yeah.
a weird thing to focus on. You know what I always wanted to know about this movie? Every time I watch it, I think the same thing.
It's because she was only like 15.
He's at
She
that.
only had to
He's
learn
when
from
he
it.
when he's
I mean,
at
that
that
makes sense.
fucking.
But still, we didn't know.
When he's at that
Yeah.
Been a while.
payphone and that old guy was like
The quarter?
leaving the message.
I want to
How
know
long-
his story.
Yeah, what the fuck did he do to
I
be
wanna
that
know.
old? He's that old, and he's like his wife is.
And he's
not-
like begging her to
Yeah.
be able to like come back, and she's not letting him. She hung up on him. I'm like, I want to
did
know
she
this
find
guy's
out
story.
that he fucking cheated on her with old Betsy May back in,
In
fucking
1956.
40? Yeah.
Maybe he was a murderer.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that. I'm like, maybe this dude killed somebody close
Maybe
to her.
he was like a serial rapist.
Oh,
or
yeah.
a murderer.
They should.
Like a serial
Spin off
killer,
on that,
like,
man.
Probably what happened. He didn't fucking
His-
record her stories when she was at work one day. And
His
she fucking.
story is more interesting than this idiot.
He was a.
Not
He
a
was an
fan.
idiot.
Sorry, not a fan of this movie.
I still like the movie. I just didn't like him. I mean, because there's plenty of movies where like you hate the fucking main character. I can think.
Oh
of.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But this
The
movie,
movie
like,
was fine itself. He sucked.
I just
No, man.
like the view.
Oh, I'd have to watch it again, maybe. But
I also just kind of found it boring. It was like landscape porn set to a really good fucking soundtrack with a shitty main character.
I like this. Yeah, I like the cinematography, I guess, of it. You know what I mean? It's pretty good. But as soon as we started watching it again, it's like, I remember last time I never
Not a fan.
didn't really feel for this fucking movie. Like, maybe it's just because it's too long. I don't
the
know
fucking-
for what it is.
It
like,
is
to
pretty
me.
fucking long.
To me, it's just like a love story to like white people privilege, rich people privilege, hipster fucking hero
fucking
worship
hipster.
bullshit.
I think it's because his issue. To me, I'm like, that's fucking stupid, man.
It's
Like,
superficial.
Your death was just retarded, man. Like, I don't know
whole
what
thing,
the
Easily
the
fuck.
been
whole thing
avoided.
is
Yeah.
superficial to me. It's real shallow. Like, you wanted to get away from it all? Then go build a fucking cabin somewhere in the goddamn
Somewhere.
woods.
And he was even saying it, like it was only temporary for
Yeah,
some
he
time.
wanted to come back.
It wasn't gonna be anything
So
crazy.
society only needs to hold for me, please.
Yeah,
Hold society.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
and
go
that's the thing is
be
like
my hipster self.
everybody
Up
put your lives on hold for me.
But
He
everything-
was so self-centered, so selfish that I can't root for you. You're kind of a piece of shit. And you got the death you fucking deserve.
but everything he was doing, it was like
Shitty
eventually that was gonna happen to you, man. Because
yeah, because his luck just ran out.
you're fucking exactly.
Like I said before, like you ran into really good fucking people who took care of you. You could have
You
ran
coulda-
into Jeffrey Dahmer.
You could have easily stayed with those people too. Like you could have stayed in the hippie commune, and you'd have fucking probably been happy.
And he would have fucking probably thrived and been good. you
Or even
know?
with those two that he
Yeah.
met.
Yeah,
The,
the
The
Copenhagen.
hippies.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the Copenhagen ones.
the titty chick. And,
Yeah, the titty chick and the
He would have been fine with them going down to Mexico and
throw
getting Mexican
your
mistresses.
kayak somewhere, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Or fucking even with the old man, like you're still fucking out in the wilderness.
And he took advantage of these people. He took
Yeah.
advantage of their kindness. He used them for his own gain. And then he fucking left like they meant nothing to him. He's a selfish, self-centered little piece of shit prick. He got what he fucking deserved. He got what he fucking deserved.
I will, to counter him being that piece of shit, he was what, like 23, 22?
He was 24 when he died, yeah.
I mean, I was probably, not that selfish, obviously, because I'm still alive. But a bunch. But, I mean, I can't really fault him too. I mean, I look at it now from my 3,900-year-old perspective and say, you're a goddamn piece of shit. But I feel like we're all kind of that shitty when we're that young. I mean, not that shitty to get ourselves killed because we're too fucking prideful and think we're the smartest person on earth.
I mean, yeah. We all have a little self-centered, like I said before, we all have a little self-centered.
He took it too far, man.
He
Like,
did.
You know what I mean? Like,
And he's dead because of it.
But
Yeah.
I can honestly say I didn't use people either back then.
I did.
I did not use people. I did not
Not
use
like
people
he
for
did.
my fucking benefit back then. You know,
what if you did, but at that age, you just didn't realize it?
I mean, maybe.
And now, like, I'm now one with the universe.
I am one with the universe.
I mean, it could have happened, but no, I don't think it did.
Cosmo,
Cosmo.
there's not a world where you and I both coexist.
Oh, because you got scratchy voice right now. That sounds really good.
That's better.
Let's go beat the shit out of Cosmo.
Let's go fuck
I
him
want
up.
to. He really got scared and shit. Like, what the
Cosmo,
fuck
are
is
you
going
a
on?
fucking reincarnation of Chris McChandless?
He's really not appreciating all the shit I'm talking right now.
Fuck him. All right,
All
so
right, let's rate this shit.
you go first, Diana.
Me?
Yeah.
5.
That's where I'm at.
I'm going to give it a
5. I'm at a 5.
I'm at a 6.5. That's a car out there.
Motorcycle
That's
or
it.
some shit.
Yeah.
Civic.
I say 6.5 just because all his shittiness, I feel like the rest of the movie outweighs all the shittiness to me.
Yeah,
like
the 5
soundtrack,
is, the 5 is for everything other than him.
like the actual, like the locations, obviously where they filmed it.
It was
And then like
beautiful. I will give it credit where credit is due.
outside
it
of
is a beautiful
him
movie.
being a piece of shit, but like that whole mentality of like, I'm just in life's rat race right now, which is not a bad thing because I'm pretty well off. But like, if I had the money just to like disappear to somewhere, obviously not in a bus eating fucking poison berries, but
And he went when it's cold as fuck.
Yeah.
There's
I know,
snow. It's like, man,
dumbass.
pick a fucking better time, dude.
well, I think they told
Even
him
Vince
though.
Vaughn told him like go in spring. You
That's true.
dum.
Well,
Like
Alaska Spring is probably he probably didn't.
It
know.
might have been.
He didn't know because he's so fucking stupid
Yeah.
that he didn't know the Alaska Spring doesn't start till fucking summer.
I was about to say, this is the 90, like
Yeah.
early. It's 1990. So
He just did shit.
Didn't
It's like,
have
dude,
Google machine.
you don't know. You just don't know, and that's stupid. Doing
just
that
thought he
kind
was
of
smarter
shit.
than everyone else.
Exactly.
So read a quote
Get
from
you
an
killed.
Alaskan park ranger,
Yeah.
which I love.
But yeah,
lot.
I'd give it a 6.5 just because everything good about the movie outweighed his shittiness. And like, I don't know, it kind of made me
That's fair.
not yearn to be like that, like to disappear, but I mean, I still watch shit on YouTube about people building cabins in the middle of nowhere just because it's a cool like thing to me.
I've watched this movie a few times, and I'm kind of the same. The first few times, I was like, I like this movie. It's pretty
But then
cool.
you
That's fucked
realize
up,
that
but
he
yeah,
fucking-
you start paying attention a little more. It's like,
I don't think I've ever liked this
man,
movie.
this guy's kind of a shithead.
He is a kind of he is a
So,
shithead.
to put it in the words of Alaskan Park Ranger Peter Christian, when you consider McCandless from my perspective, you quickly see what he did wasn't particularly daring, just stupid, tragic, and inconsiderate.
Yeah,
And
It
that's
was.
all
This is
there
the truth.
was to it.
And like
it's fucking.
he
plain
could have
truth.
easily fucking went somewhere and like practiced living in the wilderness.
And that's the thing. If you want to live in the wild, fine. Do what you do.
but be prepared.
Go
Be fucking prepared. Train for this shit.
Yeah.
train
Like-
for it. You had zero survival training. What are you doing with your
Like
life?
going way the fuck out there.
It reminds me of the
and
show.
you thought you were going to fucking make it? Calm
It's
down.
kind of like the shit. Like, hey, you go hiking all these places. Like, you probably shouldn't go alone, right?
exactly.
You should never go alone.
Because something happens, you're gonna
That's-
die, or you're gonna have 127 hours of
Yeah,
type.
exactly.
Where you going to
ordeal
cut
or
your
whatever.
fucking leg
Yeah.
off.
But it
Arm.
reminds me of
Arm?
the
It was arm.
there's a show Tori and
It
I
was
have watched called Alone. It was a reality show. It's like legit Survivor, where they send these people in Alaska, and you win if you survive the longest. And these people make it. Like the winner of the one season we watched, it was, I think he made like 70 days.
Okay.
And like these people like trained to live in the wilderness, and they only get like 9 things they can bring with them. So if these people only make it 70 fucking days, and they're fucking trained survivalists,
Yeah.
how the fuck is this random dude who's 24 years old who fucking hitchhiked across the country gonna survive?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe get rid of this $24,000 check and just keep what $600 or whatever you can.
and then he
end up
burned
burning it anyway.
And then he burned it. Like, you fucking dum-dum.
It's like, if you're gonna live in the wilderness, I would take that money and I
And-
would go buy
Wilderness fucking training classes.
take all that money,
Go to Bass Pro Shops and fucking
buy a bunch
hook
of fucking,
yourself
how
up.
much, do you know how much food that shit would buy in 1990?
A lot,
$24,000?
especially like the fucking like barrels of it. You
the
know,
fucking,
the fucking what is it? The survival food, the dehydrated
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
it's like, all right, I'd go hike, find my place where I'm going to stay. You find the bus. And I'm going to hike back to civilization and spend this $24,000
Yep.
on food that'll last me 20 years.
And possibly a shelter.
I mean, he had the
sorts.
bus. If he had the bus, he didn't really need.
But he could have put like tarps around it too.
That's true.
To keep like the wind and moisture out or whatever. And I don't know, other things like
I just think he really overestimated how smart and how smart he was and how good he was at being a survivalist.
like I said, he got really fucking lucky and then his luck ran out.
Yeah.
It was
And
only a
then-
matter of time, honestly. That's
He's
exactly
gonna make
His
a
luck
fucking
just
wrong
went-
move, and
And that's exactly what happened. He almost got eaten by the bear.
at that point, he's fucking already going. So
Yeah. The bear was like, the bear could probably smell like, oh, this guy's poisoned.
yeah.
It's like,
Get away from me.
it's like a, animal.
Well, he did like do the at him.
Yeah.
Like
It's
he was
like, oh,
breathing
fuck.
him.
I was
breathing him
going to,
in.
I don't want to eat you because I'm going to starve to death.
Now I'm gonna die and I don't wanna.
I kind of would have punched that bear in the face.
Honestly, if that was me and I knew that I was dying,
Just real quick on the nose. Bitch.
well,
Bad boy.
he had to know that he
Box
was,
boy.
he had to know he was dying at that point. I'd have punched it like, please,
Yeah.
please kill
I'm
me.
dying, so.
Like kill me quickly,
Yeah.
please.
You know what I mean?
Like slit my jugular, bite my neck so I died.
Or they
break my
become
neck.
great friends.
and he
till his
fucking,
end.
and he fucking takes him back to civilization.
Yeah. Or he gets him like a special fucking leaf or some shit that cures him. Like, oh, this motherfucker knew, man.
It's a magic bear?
It's a magic bear. One with power.
Power.
Unheard of.
It's one of the bears
this
from
realm.
the Golden Compass.
Oh shit, that'd be legit.
Damn.
All right, so yeah, we've been doing this for an hour and 42 minutes.
142
2
and 12
hours.
seconds. All right,
Let's,
so we got 5, 6.5.
Yeah,
I did want to give it a 6. And I don't know.
I just feel like the soundtrack and everything
5.
else outweighed the bad for me. And I really did love that soundtrack. I actually have it on Spotify.
It's pretty good. First thing I saw when the movie started.
Eddie
Yeah,
Vedder.
Yep.
Eddie Vedder. You're like, oh shit.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
And Sean Penn seems like a dickhead, but you know, he's all right.
Sean Penn.
I like
Sean
him
Penn.
as Spicoli.
Like El Chapo calls him. Sean Penn.
I like him as Spicoli. So
He's in Ukraine, I think.
All right.
is he?
I think he was
How does
somewhere.
he just show up in places?
Maybe not. Maybe someone else. I thought I read that he was somewhere.
Sean Penn?
Yeah.
He probably is.
Money, man.
Him and Madonna. Them two.
Maradona?
Madonna.
Madonna.
McDonald's.
All right, next week we got what?
The Game.
The Game.
The Game.
Good movie.
The Game. I just remember the end.
So do you guys recommend this movie?
Sure.
I'd say watch it once.
You can watch it. Whatever.
Yeah, I say watch it at least once.
It's a pretty
Yes.
movie.
The
Watch
other
it.
thing, it kind of bored me a little bit.
It was boring.
And I didn't want to feel like that, but I'm like, fuck, man, because I hate being that
It was boring.
person. Like, yeah, this shit was kind of boring.
It was drawn out.
It was long.
It was
Yeah.
drawn out.
I feel like they probably could have cut up a good 30 minutes off.
And I don't remember it being that fucking long. I always thought it was like an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes. And then when we started
Two
this
and a
time, I was
half
like
hours?
2.5 plus hours. Like, holy
Yeah,
shit.
because I was
Yeah.
with the baby. I was watching. I was like, baby, go to sleep.
But yeah, watch it once. I recommend that.
Yeah,
We all
watch it
do.
at least once. You know.
And listen to the soundtrack on Spotify.
Yeah, the soundtrack's great. Listen to the soundtrack.
Soundtrack.
Definitely.
Soundtrack.
All right, let's go with the outro, man.
Alrighty.
You ready?
Yay, yay.
Here we
Let's
go.
go.
All right, shit. There it is. That's
Old school,
fucking-
man. Fucking cheers.
cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Hell yeah, we're just here having a good time, smoking some Cuban cigars.
So yeah, that was podcast 88. We've
Oh wait, there's video.
Mine makes no
Mine.
noise.
we're 12 away from 100.
We are.
I'm gonna
And
for
by the
100
time we're done with the fucking war movies, we'll be over 100.
You know, when we hit that 100, we better advertise the shit everywhere,
Oh
man.
hell yeah.
To the top.
To the top. All right, shit.
Let me see how I look up close.
So
Give it 30 seconds.
yeah.
Oh, mine's like a minute behind.
That far?
Yeah.
Nah, so
Look.
it'll go soon to yeah, when you did that it was already not the camera, it's on that right there. On screen. Faulty logic.
Oh, you switched yours?
Yeah. So you're not going to see yourself.
Okay, so see, mine's still way delayed, so.
Oh. All right,
still
so
talking.
Yeah, they're switched.
all right, so watch next or 2 weeks from now, number 89, The Game.
The
Game.
game. With Michael Douglas and
Sean Penn, is it?
You know what? I don't know.
Sean Penn is his brother?
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Something like that. Great movie, man.
It is a good movie.
All right, we'll see you then, you nerds.
All right, peace out.
Deuces.
Oh, my ears.
Fucking nailed